What is up, chat? How we doing? How are we doing? Happy Friday to you all. I'm really enjoying hearing you all play the sound effects. Thank you for doing that. Obsidian, Pravan, good to see you. Pravan says, I freaking love that it is Monday. I think you got your days mixed up there, buddy. I think you got your days mixed up. Let's roll right into the seeing me. Hi. How are you all doing? Happy Friday. I almost said Monday, Pravan. Thank you for that. What's this guy doing here? What was that? What was all that? Ha! Ha! Weird. Also, I know I wanted to do this. Hey, just bear with me. I'm just doing stuff while live on stream. You know, moving stuff around. Don't mind me. Hey, ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. What's up, 94? Mosin, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Pravon, thank you for being here. Copperbeardy, thank you for being here. Yagnaro, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Guardian of Time, wow, right back at you. Frank, good to see you. Thank you for being here. And Obsidian Talon. Anybody else that I miss? No, so far so good. Thank you all for joining me. Happy Friday to you all. I hope you've had a great week. My name is Brian Clark, aka Clarkio. Hey, JT, good to see you. Thank you for being here, man. Yeah, those of you that have been here, you know what happens on Fridays. We do Node stuff. We do JavaScript stuff. Well, we do all kinds of stuff on Fridays. And then Wednesdays, those of you that might have caught it, last Wednesday, Cecil was back. We had him here. We were doing our Python stream, learning Python from scratch. We learned about tuples or tuples, however you want to pronounce it. I still haven't read that thread on Stack Exchange. And what else did we do? So tuples, tuples, and sets. Next week will be dictionaries. Next Wednesday, that is, at 11 a.m. Eastern time. But welcome to the Friday stream. Lots of shenanigans, lots of sound effects, lots of weirdness, and me being awkward and cringy and making myself look like a fool. If you like doing that, if you like seeing that, you're in the right place. Like that fart. Thank you, JT. Frank says, it's always fun stuff with Clark. Thank you. K Merck says, happy Friday right back to you, K Merck. I honestly hope you all had a great week. I've had a pretty fantastic week. Lots of stuff being published and released today. Got a lot of work done. And I'm just happy. Happy to be alive. How are you all doing? That's what I want to know. How's everybody been? What's your week been like? What'd you do? Bye, Felicia. I need to turn that up a little bit. Hold on, so we can hear that a little bit. I need to really level these sounds a bit more. I think that's part of what's going on here. Try that again, Mosin. See how that sounds. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's get settled in. Smooth Jazz Friday. Yagnar says, been a good week. Released my initial Python module and just feel good about it. Nice. There you go. I heard that by Felicia that time. Making sure all the levels are right in my headphones. Uh-oh, here we go. Will Bennett. His computer wind dumped him because their first date together wasn't UTC. Something about not respecting her cross-platform needs. Whatever. Please welcome Bachelor number 00:00:01. Will is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Bennett is in the chat. Can I get a bunch of applause and claps for Will Bennett being in the chat? Welcome. Latjar, good to see you. Smooth Jazz, love it. Yes. Mao, good to see you again, man. Happy to have you here. There we go. See, Will? Will? We love it, Will. We love it. What's up, Code Man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Copperbeardy says nothing, not noting. Yes. I forgot to do my... Oh, my goodness. Mark. I'm not even good at using my own command stuff. Kick it off. So I guess that's a good reminder to myself and everybody else here. We have the Stream Note Taker tool that we're going to be working on today is actively running. And we'll capture your commands that will help generating notes and marks so that we can create those timestamps that are part of our stream notes. Be greatly appreciated if you all can help contribute to that. Thank you. There you go. Frank just did it. Note. Yeah. See? It's as easy as that. Exclamation point mark for when we transition from one topic to another. an exclamation point note for anything that we learn, and that will also create a timestamp in our stream notes. So thank you for your assistance and help with that, chat. I appreciate you. 94 Mosin, thank you for the follow. I thought you got that follow in last time, but thank you. Robert Table says, happy Friday. Happy Friday, Robert Tables. Good to see you, my man. Did I miss anything? Kunal Codes. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for all those emotes. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, so I only heard from Yagnaro. Yagnaro had some fun with Python, publishing a... Oh, and Copperbeard, he says, I improved my skill at doing nothing today. Oh, I found a picture of a solar farm that looks like a giant panda from the sky. Nice. Copperbeardy, speaking of that, you should check out the Disney one. The Walt Disney World in Orlando made a solar farm, and I'll wait until you figure it out what it... I mean, you could probably guess, but what's in the shape of. What else did I miss in chat? So tell me how you all are doing. I heard from Yagnaro, I heard from Copperbeardy. Who else? Who else wants to share? It's show and tell share time, folks.
Heck.
Heck is right. There it is. A little delayed. A little delayed there, chatbot. Robert Tables has been here. Catch up, chatbot. Catch up. Catch up. Yagnaro says a solar farm is in the shape of a thumbs up. Nope. Nope. Sorry, Yagnaro. Guess again. Guess again. Kunal, try exclamation point in front of that bulb info. What are we doing today? Oh, good. Good thing you reminded me. I need to go update that command. So while I'm updating it, I'll tell you. Well, we can look at our stream notes from last time. I'll show you that. I'll show you that. Stream notes from last week was August 2nd. And we wrote down the next steps in there. So today we're supposed to be finishing the implementation for the exclamation point note command for the stream note taker by writing out the code for writing the note to actual data in the data module that we are now capturing. Oh, writing out the note data that we already wrote last time, but writing it to a file. Also add the tests for it. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be adding a little bit more new code, and then we're gonna write some tests for it to make sure it's all hunky-dory. Hehe, hunky-dory. I should wink with this eye, right? I think that, hehe. It's all hunky-dory. Heh. I'm an idiot. All right, Mark. Yeah. What's up, Bauer? You were just out, buddy. Why are you leaning on me now? JT says Walt Disney's head. Nope. Guess again. Come on. You all should know this. 94 says I graduated from Udacity's front-end nano degree. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats on that. Frank says getting ready for a Pride hack starting tonight and continuing all Saturday. Oh, cool. That sounds like fun, Frank. I hope you enjoy that, man. Codeman says, call 911. I think he's stroking. No. Codeman Code says, is it in the shape of Mickey Mouse? Ding, 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 ding. I think we have ding. No? Win? We have some...
Are you following me?
What? What's that sound effect? What happened to Epic Sax Guy? There's Fartworks. Bauer, what's up, buddy? What? Do you want to get on stream? Is that what's on? There he is. What in the world is going on? Come over here. There he is. Say hi to the camera. Say, look this way. Look this way. Look that way. Look, buddy. Over here. Here you go. All right. Good boy. I already let you out. I already got you water. What more do you need? What more do you need? You just want to be pet? Huh? All right, get down. All right, I'm gonna go let him out. See if he'll go out again. BRB.
Duh. Winning.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out?
This just became a job.
Uh-oh. What was that? Obsidian just resubscribed for 9 months. My man, thank you so much for being part of this team and continuing that support. Obsidian Talent, appreciate it. Let's drop some emotes. Drop the Clarky 2 bulb emotes in chat for Obsidian's resub. 9 months. Holy moly. All right, so these are the stream notes from last time, by the way. And we wrote in the next steps, finish implementing the note command. So I need to put this, if I can copy it, into the today command, which I forgot to add to the stream title too. I'm a knucklehead. What bot does the sound bites? That is, if you go to if you use the GitHub command, I'll say GitHub and latjor. It'll be the TTV chat light one. It's the second link in that response. Pixel Pro, my goodness. We got a sub train going on here. Just resubbed for 10 months in a row with Twitch Prime and drops the hey guys emote. Thank you so much. Let's get some Clarky 2 bulbs for Pixel Pro and brain fart right now. Oh my gosh. And Obsidian. I'm trying to read things in chat at the same time. We got a sub train going on. Choo choo, says Dakami. Thank you. Thank you, Dakami. There you go. Yeah. There you go, Latjor. Let me know how it goes. If you want to add more sound effects, you can PR the asset sounds there too, Latjor, that Yagnaro shared with you. JT says, treat, one treat. Don't you dare try to do that. Good try, JT. Good thing there is no text-to-chat reader. Or text-to-speech to read the chat out loud. Frank says, sorry, we just wanted to stop the sack. Oh, yeah, no worries, no worries. I gotta move that, apparently, in this scene. Let's go do that right now. Epic Sax, dude, where are you? There you are. You should not be here. We're gonna flip you. Transform. Flip horizontal? Yeah. And we're gonna move you over here, buddy. Okay? Do your dancing over there away from me. Not on my face. I mean, the audacity of the Epic Sax guy to just dance on my face like that. How dare he? He's a celebrity, part of the stream. Apparently, people say that he's not the actual Epic Sax dude. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. While we're here and just chatting in the science and technology area, I'm going to update the today command. Codeman is gifting out 4 sub gifts.
This just became a job.
What?
This just became a job.
You're insane. Insane in the membrane, Codeman. Thank you so much for that. 4 subs. So TC Edward, Drunt Code, K-Merc, and Will Bennett. Enjoy your new sub perks. You got new emotes. You got sub badges. No ads anymore when you join the stream.
Wow.
Ooh, give you up. Hey, thank you for all the Clarky 2 bulbs in chat. Codeman, that's super kind of you. Thank you so much for that. Subtrain definitely got longer there. Thank you so much for that. Drone to code. There you go. Celebrations in chat. Look at it go. Did I miss anything else in chat? I think we're good. We're good. K-Merc says thanks. There you go. Yeah. Big thanks to Codeman for that one. That's super cool of them. Frank says, I was so not expecting that with Epic. Exactly. Gets you. Gets you every time. Frank, gets you. I was updating the today command. Hey, hello, thank you for your interest in the stream. Today, we're continuing work on the Node.js stream note taker tool. In particular, we are finishing up adding the note command we will be able to use in chat. Okay, let's double check on that. Sorry for this stuff to be on stream, but you know, it is what it is. There you go. Today, thanks for your interest in stream. We're continuing work on the note. Yeah, boom, done. Now update the stream to be like exclamation point today, stream title. Done. All right. Close that. Close that. Bring you all in here. All right, there we go. So that's what we got to do today. We did warm up. We had a Bauer appearance, so that's done. Today's coffee mug / tea mug. I'm going with tea today. My stomach's been kind of bothering me, so it's just a very boring, plain old tea mug. I do Tazo Zen tea with some honey. That's it. So, not very exciting. What theme should we use today, folks? What theme would you all like to use? I can turn on the themer extension. I thought I had it installed here. Why don't I have it? Michael Jolly's themer extension. Where'd it go? We can get rid of that. That's my tweet, by the way, from earlier. The VS Code release video, in case you didn't catch it. Get out of here, Frank. No hot dog. No hot dog theme. Thank you, Yagnaro, for doing the marks, by the way. Dev Drew says, what it do? What it do, Dev Drew? Good to see you, man. Let me show you that really quick, too, actually. Twitter.com/_, because somebody took it, the name. This is the video. Look at those pretty colors. I like it. Shout out to my man, The Niche Gajara on Instagrams and on Twitters, who helped edit this stuff and put it together. Came up with that background. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, SV Mahar. Appreciate it. Check out that clip to learn more about the usual spiel I give to people when they follow. Codeman says, looks like cotton candy. I know. That's why I like it. It makes me want cotton candy. Yagnar, so I got the thanks for marking today's VS Code theme. It needs to be what was said, I guess. Oh, yeah. Get out of here, Kappa, with that hot dog stand. That is not... I didn't catch that one. I only saw the mark for the black coffee mug. Nice one. Nice one, Yagnar. You got me. Got him. So yeah, check out that video if you're not familiar. VS Code release came out yesterday. The video came out today to kind of highlight some of the features that are part of it. But as always, you can go to release notes at code.visualstudio.com. Just click on this big banner up here, or you can go to updates, I think, too, and that shows it to you as well, right? So I show you. So it's one thing to read the features. What's nice is they put in like little animated GIFs or GIFs, however you like to say it, showing what they do, each feature. But they don't necessarily do that for all the features. Or sometimes the GIF doesn't give you like the full context. And so that's kind of what we try to do in the video, is provide more context, maybe provide some more like how to turn it on or use it kind of thing without you having to read through the text, wall of text, which is the way I am. Like what's really funny about this is this all started because I was like, I don't like reading through this. And I'm like, I imagine other people don't like reading through this either. I would rather just see like a quick video of like, hey, this is what I should check out that came out in the new release. And then that leads me to I have to, in order to produce the video, read the whole thing. So way to go, Brian. Way to go. All right. Anyway, so that's what that's about. And that's why I write the draft of the tweet in VS Code in an empty thing. And that's what you saw me close. Wasn't trying to hide anything there. All right. So here's the project Stream Note Taker. And what did we do? What is this? Oh, this was changes that I made because I was showing off one of the features in the VS Code video. So if you do I'll just talk about it now, I guess. If you do a find and replace in a file, let's open up Stream Elements, Control P or Command P. It'll bring up this little picker thing, streamelements.js. And let's go to the top. So I was changing like this to be like access token, and instead of calling this, I need to change this back actually. So let's do that now. So I do Control F. I forget what the keyboard shortcut is actually to bring up the replace one. Replace. Control Shift H. Okay, let's try doing that. Control Shift H. Oh wait, no. That's not what I wanted. Control Shift H? No, that's not what I want. Find, replace. Okay, let's just do this. Keyboard shortcuts. Find, replace. Control H. Okay, let's try that. No, why doesn't that work? I feel like something else is taking over that shortcut on me. What could it be? What does Control Shift R do? All right, I don't have any. Oh, it's refactoring. Man. Oh, I guess it doesn't work because I think another app on my machine is taking over that keyboard shortcut. Because you notice it's like trying to open up a picture or something. What I miss in chat? Frank says there is a cotton candy theme if you want. It's not bad. Oh, yeah? I'll have to check that out. JT says waiting for the insiders to be released. Yes. There isn't a new insider. They usually push out the new insiders the Monday after a release, JT, is if I recall correctly. Codeman says, because you want to do less work to find out what's in the release, you have now doubled your work. Exactly, Codeman. I know. Frank says, hey, I don't like to read and hear how Clarkio became famous, LOL. No, I'm not famous for one. But I'm with you. I don't like to read either. Zeesh, good to see you. Says, hey, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you, Zeesh? Appreciate you being here. Bulb Azure. It's still not there, buddy. It's definitely on my to-do list, though. It's on my to-do list. Frank says, it's been a while since I troll you with yeah, it has been a while. It has been. What theme are we going to use, folks? We forgot to do that. I'm on Night Owl. I like using Night Owl. All right, let's see what themes I have. JH Cursol, thank you so much for the follow. Check out that clip to learn more about the stream. Codeman says, I still want to know why Arms of an Angel doesn't work. So do I. I think it's like the format of that. Was it JT that showed us the Noctis last time, right? Should we try a new Noctis theme? No. We tried Panda Syntax. That was a Michael Jolly recommendation last time. Solarized Dark. Winter is coming. What do y'all think? Oh gosh, my eyes. Sorry, folks. Let's get out of the light themes. Only dark themes allowed here. G Dubsman, hey, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. All Hallows Eve. That was for my Halloween one. This is a little too... AU dark is like too dark. Like if the whole room was dark, this would be good. Like this is probably a great theme for when you're coding at night and it's really dark. Raspberry Candy. Okay, let me search for that. Actually, Control-Shift-X. Control-Shift-X or Command-Shift-X will bring up the extension panel. And then I'll look up Raspberry... Yep, there it is. Tom writes. Let me see. Ooh, I like it. All right, we're going with that one. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Installing, using. That's pretty cool. Cool. All right, I'm going to share... Well, I mean, you shared the link in chat already. So thank you for doing that, Frank. JT says theme 1337. Let me check that one out. Maybe we'll do that next time. It's from Microsoft. Look at that. I don't know about that one, JT. Your Noctis recommendation I liked a lot, though. All right, so we're going with that theme. Raspberry. Why is it Raspberry? Candy. Right? That's what you called it? Raspberry Candy. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. We're going with that one. Check it out. Frank F. Bucheros shared it in the chat room in case you want a link to it. I'll also have a link in the stream notes. Speaking of which, let's go get that. Actually, put that in there. Stream notes. We did today's VS Code theme. Raspberry Candy. Recommended by F. Bucheros. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, Frank. I don't know. We'll see if we get a chat appearance. We don't need to do this anymore. We can just cut that out. And then we'll do a stretch break shortly at some point in time. So today, what are we going to do? I'll put that link to the VS Code theme. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. I think I have that sound effect actually in there. I usually prefix it with the theme. Is it oops? No. G Dubsman, what's that sound effect that you have where he goes, oopsies? What's it normally called? Let me go back to today. What did I write in today? Finish up adding, yeah. Finish up adding the note command. So that's what our goal is today. All right, cool. Let's get back over here. I also have my lunch. I'm gonna try and eat too, because what I tend to do on Friday streams, since I start around lunchtime for my local time, is I don't eat lunch. So I want to make sure I try to. Don't worry, I'll spare you all from actually hearing me chew. I have the mic mute button here. But what I try to do is, what I want to try to do is eat lunch, so I don't like wait until 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to eat lunch. What's for lunch? A turkey sandwich with cheese, lettuce, and a little bit of mayo. I think when I'm on mute, I'm just gonna like respond to you all in chat, like I did to Frank there, who shared the idea. Create a chew sound effect. I like that idea. It's funny. Coleman says, "What'd you have for lunch?" Seafood. Ha ha. Dad jokes. Oh, we have that dad jokes repo. Let's add that to the dad jokes repo. Wait, shouldn't that be part of a more elaborate joke though, Codeman? That like makes more sense. Speaking of Codeman, look, you opened that issue for us. Thank you, Codeman. Squirrel. Yeah, exactly, squirrel. GitHub. GitHub.com. Dad jokes. 404. Hand over that sandwich, buddy. This is a stick up. Hand over that sandwich. Dad? Dev dad jokes. Okay, wow. Okay. They're supposed to be developer related, but I don't care. I'm gonna edit anyway. Edit. So Codeman, what's the full talk about squirrel. What's the full say what's the full one more time, Brian? Actually, just copy that link address. That'll make it super easy. Oh goodness. That's not the link I was expecting it to be. What the F? Sorry, Codeman. Don't mean to put you on blast here. I was just trying to get a link to your account to give you credit. I could have just wrote Codeman codes. That would have worked too. Brian. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we need a tab. What did the fish have for lunch? And then that's gotta be the question, right? Q. And then the answer is seafood. That's pretty, I don't know, morbid. They're eating seafood in the sea. Gooseman says hi. Hey, what's up, Gooseman? Thank you for relaying the message, Kappa, and thank you for being here, Kappa Jones. Coleman says, well, yeah, probably should be more elaborate, but I had to get the joke in where I could. Yeah, fair enough, man. Frank says, fish always eat seafood, sir. Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Get good, Brian. What's up, man? You can only do the sound effects with just that sound effect. If there's other text in there, it's going to ignore it. Sorry. But thank you for being here, buddy. Always good to see you. It didn't work. Yeah, I'll do it for you. Get good. Get good, Brian. Yeah, thank you. Self-motivating right there. Will says, did your mommy make that for you? I think it would be more about being on a seafood diet. Seafood. Eat it. Maybe. Ignar says fish or goatee. No problem, Brian. I'm looking out for you all the time. Us Brian's got to stick together, you know? You know? Got you, buddy. Got you. Codeman says, I don't mind being put on blast. Just get to see me cutting a log. That is a pretty cool picture. Tell us more about that picture, Codeman. I would love to hear more about it. Ricardo, thank you for being here. Says, are the closed captions working? I don't have closed captions, but I probably should, Ricardo. I probably should. I know Talk to Me Gooseman has an extension that I do not have currently enabled right now, but we should get that working. Codeman says your phone's ringing. Was it? Oh, it wasn't.
Heck.
Get out of here. Get out of here. What's up, Landon? Good to see you, man. I need to make note of. All right, let's just add that in there. You okay with this, Code? You're getting credit for it, even though we kind of made it up on the spot there. All right, dad jokes done. We did a dad joke for today. Moderators that are here. I need to make note of this. I don't have it in here though. Moderators. We got Lennon, BR, Robert Tables. I saw. I don't know if, do we have other people's? Where are my other peeps at? That's it. Okay. Thanks for popping in, folks. Okay, give credit and shout outs to the moderators. Got that from the Michael Jolly. Because they're here to make sure, keep things in line with you all, chat. Landon says, how's everyone's Monday? I mean Friday, long week, sorry. You're not the only one that said it. Pravam was talking about it being Monday. It's good, Len. Good to see you, buddy. How was yours? Thank you for asking. Codeman says, regarding his picture that he's got, that tree fell and a branch took out the windshield on our van. The rest of the tree just blocked me in the driveway, so I took the day off work when I wasn't remote. I was rebuilding a chainsaw that was given to me. It didn't work, so I had to finish rebuilding it so I could cut the tree up. Holy cow. That sounds like a lot of fun. Robert says, I'm adding the Twilio event moderation to my resume and LinkedIn at some point. Nice. You probably should, dude. Pretty nuts. All right, time for bite number 2. Codeman, that's... Yeah. I like that idea. I should probably do that for this, just when I go like this and start chewing. I don't know that I would stick around watching that if it was me. Like me being a goof and go, you know, like that I would find, I'm finding it funny doing it and trying to hold that in and keep composure. But if I was a viewer and the streamer cut all the music and I had to listen to them chew, no. I can't stand hearing the moistures when people eat. You know, when you hear... I'm going to do... All right, so brace yourselves if you want to mute this really quick. If you're also the same way, I'm about to imitate somebody that's chewing with a lot of moisture, okay? So get ready to go on mute if you don't want to hear that, okay? But I'm giving everybody an example of what I really don't like, okay? 3, 2, 1...
This just became a job.
Okay, done. Done. We're good. You can turn the sound back on. Rip Squid, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome to the team. Lennon says moist. Yeah, moist is... It's gross. Codeman says, I'd laugh. Anyone joining at that moment would be highly confused. I think so too. Robert Tibbs says, next time I make the argument that tech streams on Twitch deserve more attention and we are serious business, I know the clip I can send them now. I mean, well, I mean, this is a highbrow stream. I mean, that clip shows it right there. It's a very highbrow stream. Very serious. Just check it out. Len says, yeah, I don't like hearing people eat. Me neither. Rip Squid says, I contacted Twitch support. Wait, what happened? Why'd you contact Twitch support? So I got my Twitch subscription. Oh, cool. There you go. Well, thank you for sharing it and using it here. Will says, my dogs chew like that sometimes. Yeah, I mean, the dogs don't know any better, though. But, like, people do. People know better. Dev Drew says, that sandwich looks good. It is. Turkey, cheese, lettuce, and mayo. Sandwich bite number 2. Thank you, JT, for marking that. I don't know why anyone would watch like the stream recordings of my Friday streams, because it's like, it's just this, staring at a VS Code and some code there, right? This is what we do. Is this what you all do at your cubicles or wherever you work at your businesses and companies? Just sit here and we just put up the project, stare at it, and then go off on squirrel distracting moments. Is that what we do? It's Friday, right? It's Friday. I guess it's okay on Fridays. Oh, goodness. Steve Napkins, what kind of cheese? American cheese. I had to look. Steve Napkins. Thank you for asking. Thank you for being here. Ricardo says, what is your mic? I believe at the bottom of my channel, if we go to twitch.tv/Clarkio, we're going to have a little stream inception here for a second for Ricardo. Mute. Pause. Do I have it? No, I don't. I thought I had all my components listed out in here. You know what it is? Twitch only lets you have so many panels, like these custom panels like this. And yeah. Okay, so I'll just tell you. I thought I would give you a full list of like all my build stuff, but it's a Rode Podcaster. What was that? What is this clip? That I would find. I'm finding it funny doing it and trying to hold that in and keep composure. What was that clip, Codeman? I don't understand. Does not compute. So, who has this question again? Ricardo. So it's a Rode Podcaster. That's what I'm using. It's a USB condenser mic, if I recall correctly. Thank you for your question. Codeman says, your stream is gold mine for clips. Thanks. I'm glad, Codeman. I'm glad. Landon says, PR stream hype, stream every Friday. PR stream every Friday. Yeah, it's true. We do have that going on. Will says, I love how my dogs start licking their lips as soon as they realize I have food for them. I know, right? It's weird how dogs do that. They just know. They know to start licking their lips. Like, yeah. Codeman says, it was too late for the beginning, but I think the mystery of this clip adds to it. You can go back to the video recording, actually, Codeman. If you go, all right, let me show you all how to do clips, by the way. Because this is like, it's really helpful it's fun to do. It's helpful for the streamer. It's helpful for the community. So let's say you're watching here, right? You're looking at the stream. Let's play it. Hey, it's me. Look at me. You're looking at the stream here, right? And you wanted to make a clip, but I guess I can't make a clip right now, can I? Oh yeah, when you're playing it. So I have to be playing it. You press the little clip button down here. Oh, you can't see it. I'm in the way. Let's make this smaller. Can you see it now? No, my head is still in the way. Get your freaking head out of the way, Dodo Brain. Right there. You see where my mouse is? I can't make it any bigger, I don't think. Yeah, because it just clipception. Yeah. So, or you can press the keyboard shortcut Alt X. I don't know what it is on Mac, but it's this little icon right there. The little like director cutscene. You click on that, and it brings you here. Okay. And then it'll start like trying to render the clip. It'll take what was there. Right, but like, let's say you missed it, like, because you can only do like, it only give you the last 60 seconds, actually a minute and a half. It'll give you the last minute and a half, 90 seconds. But you can only create a clip that's 60 seconds long. That's what it is. Right, and so then you just take these and drag them around, get it to right where you want, and you're like, oh, I wanted that point in the stream or that point. And then you just give it a title, blah, 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 and click publish, right? And that's how you do it. But if it ever gets to a point where you miss it, it's outside of that 90-second window that they give you here, then you just click on the videos and you can go to the one, like the one that we're doing right now is actively being recorded, and you can jump back to the very beginning of the stream, like right here. And that way you can go, and then you can click the clip button. By the way, your messages in chat get recorded, just so you know. Not to like scare you or anything, but I'm just saying, like, that stuff goes down on the internet, right? So you can clip this if you wanted to as well. So there you go. Hope that helps, folks. Little Twitch tips. You know, that's what we're about here. Helping each other learn about Twitch a little bit too. Ricardo says, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Will says you should try provolone. I've had provolone before. I like provolone. Nothing against it. It's just what the sandwich is today. Codeman says, trying ASMR sandwich eating clip reference. Oh, I got you. Okay. Rip Squid says, chair for president. LOL. Yeah, you like that new emote, don't you? We love chair. We love chair. Chair can get a little feisty, though, so beware. At least with me. Chair gets feisty with me. Not with you all so much, but mostly with me. JT says, Clipception. Yes, that's right, man. I mean, it's the Clarkio stream if there wasn't any kind of weirdness, right? Codeman says, whoa, I don't want to be helpful. I have a reputation to keep. All right, fair enough. Latjar says, actually, you can do longer than a minute. Oops, never mind. I see what you mean. Yeah, so the clip itself can only be up to 60 seconds, but they give you like a 90-second window to choose from. So like if you were to press the clip button right now, you're going to have from this point in the stream all the way back 90 seconds to try and create a clip of. That's what it, at least my understanding of it. So there's that. And then you could create a highlight, but I don't think you all can create a highlight. You'd have to have special permissions on my channel to do that. Latjar says, what is the best cheese on a sandwich? Like tasty, umami. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on cheese. I'm indifferent. I'm cheese indifferent. Rip Squid says, wonder why you sit on him. Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't blame Chair. I don't blame Chair for being upset with me. All right, we're going on bite number 3. Bite number 3.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Yummy! JT says, Mark, creepy bite number 3. There you go. That was the tiniest bite I think I could ever take. So I didn't really get much out of that, just so you all know. Pepper Jack. Codeman votes for Pepper Jack is the best cheese on a sandwich. I like me some Pepper Jack. Pepper Jack's good. Pepper Jack! Okay, I gotta get reacquainted with where we left off, honestly. Brian. Yeah, get good, Brian. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's run an NPM test and see how we're looking with all this fun stuff. To the codes. Yes, to the codes. Okay. That stuff looks the same. It also creates a coverage. Let's go reveal an explorer, please. Coverage, index HTML, and actually, is there a way I can copy the full copy path? That's what I wanted. T, paste it. Okay, so I think last time we added it in here. No. We added it to data. Right, so we just added it to, so the data module is the thing that we use. We call these methods or functions, add follower, add subscriber. So last time we added the add note function. Right, and then we wrote the test for that. So that's all good. It's all good. So now what we need to do, though, is we need to actually start using that, right? And so how do we start using that? Well, first of all, And then, oh yeah, we did this too, right? So if message starts with note command prefix, right? Okay, yeah. All right. So what we need to do is update the file's write data. Add note will return. Let's see what it's returning again. Yeah, the formatted data. So it's going to be something like this. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm getting with it. Getting with it. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. Huh. All right, so this is what we're doing, right? So this is the chat listeners, the thing that's listening to you all. You're being listened to. Let's take a sip of tea. Oh, it's like lukewarm. It's not even hot tea anymore. This is what happens when I get distracted. Do you see what you did to me? Do you see what you did, chat? I'm just kidding. I love you all. All right. So we need to write the note data. I don't think we actually implemented this function in the files. Write data. Oh. The one where it's like, right. So we have one for the case of Mark. We pass in what data type it is, and then the actual data to write. We don't have one for note. So what we need to do is up in here, we're gonna like do this same thing, right? But we're gonna change it to be note, not te. And notes, we gotta make a notes file URI. Notes file URI. Cool. And what is that gonna be? Well, that's gonna be kind of like this, right? You can duplicate, just rename this. Oopsies. Let's do this the smart way, right? No, there is no smart way. Brian, you're dumb. Notes file, and we're just gonna say notes is the name of the file. You know, this theme makes it a little hard for me to read this though. Let me just show the difference really quick. Theme, Night Owl. See, like I can read this way better now. Now you all understand. Like, look at the italicized, like font helps to like break things up. Oh, those of you that get like caught up on that, I cannot, like, to each their own. You all do what you do that keeps you productive and efficient. But like, do you see the difference here? Like, I'm still using the dank mono font, but the fact that italics are enabled through this theme and the different colorings make it so much better in the sense of being able to efficiently read my code and manage it, right? So again, I'm gonna stick with this one, the candy one. Like, it looks, I think it looks great, but like when I'm actually reading my code, like, this makes it a little bit difficult. It all blends together. Maybe I'm just getting old, I don't know. But like that all looks the same to me, right? I mean, it's hard to break up like what's what here. Do you all agree? Let me know in chat. Let me know, chat. What do you think? I also need to make a notes header, which is going to be just like this, but notes. No, we don't need notes header, do we? Yeah, we can do it. It's fine. It doesn't really need a notes header, honestly, because I'm going to be adding it to the main stream notes file later. So then I need an init. That's old. Where's the new? Init data notes, that's what we need. Notes file URI and notes header. Okay, so that should be fine. Gil says, what is this font? It's dank mono. Check out. Oops. Let's do that again, but we'll say Gil. There you go. That way you're tagged and you can see it better. Frank says, I agree with you. I like more variances in the color. Yeah, thanks. Mr. Maru says, just holding my tongue here, Kappa. Why, Mr. Maru? Feel free to let me know. Like, I want to hear what you think. Honest. I don't think you're wrong. I'm not going to be like, oh, you're wrong. I want to hear different perspectives on it, honestly, right? Because I only have my experience and what I have lived to like build off of, and I have found that the italicized fonts, and well, I mean, you could get away with not even having italicized fonts, I guess, right? So if I go to like Night Owl, or we go theme and Night Owl, but the non-italicized one, where is it? Night Owl, no italics, right? That still looks better to me. But then like what helps it to me, at least in my mind, when I'm like skimming through my code, is if it's italicized or not. That will show me, that would tell me like, oh, that's a variable, or, and like the color, right? So let's go back to italics. Night owl, I keep doing that theme. Night owl. Right, so here I know when it's like that bluish purple and it's italicized, it's a variable, right? If it's after a dot, I know it's like some type of built-in function, you know, that kind of thing. But again, that's just my preference, my 2 cents. It helps me read my code a little bit better. We're gonna go back to the candy one though. Mr. Morrow says, oh, sure, I have no issue with that. Just not a fan of the color scheme. Oh, this one? The cotton candy one? Or Night Owl? Morrow. Okay, so I think we added all that. And that should work. So now let's just double check our code here. So when somebody runs, like sends the note command, it's gonna be like, hey, was that the mark command here? No. Was it here? Is it the note command? Yes. Let's go get the comment of the note. Let's do this, that, and the other. Files.write data mark. So as Codeman suggested in this issue, by the way, another shout out to Codeman. When someone makes a note, the timestamp should also be captured, right? So we were originally thinking about this feature where it would just create notes for, let me show you what this is resulting in, folks, so you can kind of follow along here. There's a section in the stream notes saying like things we learned, right? So like things worth noting and recalling that we could save for later. And so that's what it would add here. So it's gonna be like blah, 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 blah. And then, oh, we need to add like created by so-and-so, right? So that you all get credit for helping out with that. So that's what the note does, but I think we should also do like as Codeman mentioned, mark that where we learned and discussed that, so that somebody might see it in the things we learned, but they're going to be like, I want to know more about the context around like what was learned about this thing, and they can jump to the video based on the timestamp link. So I think that's a great suggestion by Codeman, and so that's what we need to double check too. Mr. Morrow, referring to the theme stuff, says both. I prefer something a little more minimal and less a rainbow. Okay, cool. Do you have a suggestion? I'd love to check it out, Mr. Morrow. Frank says, but in Night Owl, your font is funky. The S's are like a hand script. So there's no, well, I'll switch back to it so I could see what you're talking about, Frank. Theme, Night Owl. This S? Oh yeah, it's like scripted. It's written in script instead of, I don't know what is it? Oh my gosh, I'm blank. I can't believe I'm blanking on the script versus not script. What's up, Oscar? Thank you for being here. All right, next bite. Speaking of, since we have new people, check it out, folks. This is gonna be bite number 4 of the sandwich. We're trying to have lunch while we're streaming. This is what happens. Cursive versus print. Thank you, Drawn to Code. Thank you, Will Bennett.
Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball.
Thank you for that, Codeman. Did that help too? Where did the music go? Oh, it's going on to the next song. That's why. Yeah, that is long. I need to shorten it up, but we'll see if I ever get to that. Codeman says, sorry, no turkey and cheese song. Yeah. Robert Taylor says, thanks for tuning in for this week's edition of Food Network's Master Chef. Robert, TED Talk. Robert Taylor says, slowest eater ever, honestly. Rossi! Holy moly. 18 months. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get some Clarky 2 bulbs and applause in chat? Rossi. Resub for 18 months. Being part of the team for that long and showing that support. Says, hello, everybody. Wow. Hey, Gil, thank you for saying nice dancing skills. I don't think I'm a good dancer though, but thank you so much for that. All right. I'm sorry, Frank. I'm gonna have to get out of the cotton candy theme. I need to stick with this theme. I'm not gonna be able to deal with it. All right. So, note data. Frank says, "LOL." I'm interested to hear Mr. Maru's theme. I'll try that theme out too. That they prefer. All right. So where were we? So we're gonna add a timestamp. And we're gonna do this, right? So one thing, I'm gonna do this off camera. I need to check my environment variables because it might be trying to write to the existing one. Oh, I have a temp folder. Okay, so we should be good. Just gonna go to the temp folder. Ooh, what port do I have it? Does it matter? No, I don't have it running on a specific port. Okay, we're good to go to test and debug this now. Frank says, like it will hurt my feelings. No, I don't think it would hurt your feelings. I'm just saying, like, you took the time to offer a suggestion, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go with this, and then I'm like, no, sorry. Mr. Morrow, what's your editor? Oh, you're using Vim. Okay, cool, dude. I am envious of your efficiency with just keeping your hands on the keyboard when it comes to Vim. Seriously, that is legit right there. I'm just too lazy to take the time to actually learn it and like force myself. I'm too lazy to like just force myself to just use it and only it to and break through that learning curve. That's my problem. I don't know that I ever will either. Especially that since I love VS Code so much. Frank says, no problem. It just popped in my mind because of the Barbie Papa cotton candy. Oh, I haven't heard of that. Barbie Papa cotton candy? Never heard of that before. All right, so let's run and debug this. Launch via npm. Launch via. It's in French. Oh, okay, my bad. Le suis la Jufi. That's all I know how to say from that like commercial when I was a kid. Or they wanted my parents to buy some DVD that would teach me French. And there was like a monster in it. Anybody remember those? Frank says it means dad's beard in French. Le suis la Jufi. Is that what I just said? It's from the commercial. Okay, so if we do, let's test this out. We say note, testing, new command in debug mode. Okay, so now we can come over here. We can go to the temp folder and we could say segments. Okay, cool. And notes, undefined. So we got a bug. Barbe a papa equals dad's beard. Oh, okay, got you. Drawn to Code says, do I need VS Code if I have VS Pro downloaded? Like Visual Studio, the IDE? Probably not. Like, so here's my suggestion when I normally get this question is if you're already using Visual Studio proper is kind of the way we describe it, the like full-blown IDE, then you're most likely doing like C#, .NET, ASP.NET type development, right? Drawn to Code? I'm going to assume you're going to say yes to this, so I'm just going to proceed with my conversation even though there's that delay. And in that case, then, yeah, you probably want to just stick with it. The only time where I think it might be, I don't know, just more appropriate in a certain scenario, it would be when, I don't need that breakpoint anymore, would be when like you need to quickly edit a file, but you don't want to open up the whole project file. VS Code might be your option to check that out. Then Drawn to Code. Mr. Maru says, may I link a screenshot? I can't find a version for VS Code. Okay, yeah, sure. Link the screenshot. That's fine. Rusty says, I use Visual Studio for back-end stuff and do all my front-end in VS Code. There you go. That's another situation you could do that as well. That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Rossi. I'm going to remember that moving forward. Drawn to Code said, I've just gotten back into coding since VB6, so starting out from scratch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you probably want to just stick with Visual Studio, like most of it. But when you're doing more front-end stuff, you might want to lean on VS Code more since the tooling is got a heavy focus on that. But that's not to say it can't be used for back-end stuff too. Like there's a lot of extensions that you can add into it that makes it more friendly for like Java development or C# and .NET development or name the language in it, Python, right? You just need to add an extension. Frank is teaching us some French. Says, I don't know how to pronounce it. Says, I'm the young girl. Suis la jeune fille. Je suis la jeune fille. Says, I'm the young girl. Is that what I've been saying all this time? Anytime I try to speak French, I almost said Spanish. I'm such an idiot. Spirit says, hi, Clarkio. Do you like VS Code icons? Yes, I do. And thank you for being here. Spirit, thank you for your question. Mr. Maru shared that imager. See that really quick. Why won't it show the picture? I can't quite see the picture right now, Mr. Maru. I'll get back to it though and see. But thank you for sharing, Mr. Maru. Parathon says, if just getting back in, what version of VS proper? Oh, you're asking that of Drawn to Code? Okay, yeah. Thanks, Parathon. Let me make note. Parathon's here. Rossi's here for my mods. All right, so we have that bug, right? Let's stop debugging. Or actually, I guess we should, right? Keep debugging. Let's close that. Why would it get undefined? We'll put a breakpoint here and try this again. Debug. What font was that? Dank Mono. Frank says, I really need to teach you something better. Let's say that. Okay. And also Frank says, need to go. Have a great weekend, y'all. Thank you, Frank, for being here. Appreciate you, dude. Have a great weekend as well. Have a great weekend as well. Everyone say bye, Frank. Thank you for doing that, Rossi. Drawn to Code says, I just downloaded the latest version of VS Professional the other day. Okay, cool. There you go. Did I miss anything else in chat? Drawn to Code said cool beans. I think that's about it. Cool. All right. So we're debugging, or it's running. So we say note, testing, again, debug mode. Should hit this breakpoint. So I step over this message, right? Do substring trim. Step over. Comment is testing. Okay. Username should be just blank. It's Clarkio. We add a timestamp. Oh, I don't need to add a timestamp. Do I? Oh, yes, we do. We need to get the timestamp of like what the stream is, uptime wise. Do that. Oh, add note, and I put nothing in there. That's why. Dope. All right, what does add note take? Add note takes the note and the username. Okay. But wait a minute. It should not have added anything if note is undefined. We had a test for this already too. Let's go back. Let's go to data.spec.js. Notes, right? Should not add a note if a comment is not provided. Like that. We also had an issue with our tests where... Oh, I forgot we left off with this too. We had an issue where when we add the notes, like starting from a clean slate, did I add it before each then? Thought I did. We're gonna have to double check this. Whoops. Describe dot only. Let's run our tests. Npm run tests, or just npm test, right? Those three are passing. Oh, right, because we changed it to just say include. Forgot about that. Right, because it was a red herring, as Robert Tables. I don't know why I mix you both up so much. I'm so sorry about that, my friends. Let's undo that. So it shouldn't add anything. The other thing is this returns something too. I could always do that, right? Return the formatted data. That's what I should be testing against, right? Whatever. whatever. The Robert Jolly and Mike Tables. Robert Tables says, Clarkio, we are so close with each other now. The paparazzi is calling us Michael Tables now. There you go. I like it. Official Rust says, anybody who knows if you can disable SSL verification during development in JavaScript so I don't have to route multiple times in my backend? Not sure offhand, Rusty. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So let's debug that further and see what's going on with that. Boom, 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 boom. We are running, right? Control J, debug console. Yes. Okay. So note testing 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Note is undefined. User is undefined. Step over. Oh, because I say write data. Okay, so we need to have guard logic in here. Will this do that too? I'm doing this all wrong all the time. Okay, so we need to check for that too. This is something I just figured out. This is why I don't have any tests for the chat listener. And I should. So if not timestamp data, then we need to just return as well. And in here, oops. If not note data, not note data. Then we're not going to write anything. We're just going to say return. I guess I should just say if note data, right? That'd be simpler. If note data, same here. X. And get rid of the not. Right? And there we go. So we should move this down, move this up. I like to put these things kind of together, right? It's like, so I'm getting the timestamp data, and then I'm checking, okay, do we actually get something that was added to the data? Yes or no. If yes, then we're going to write it to a file. Otherwise, we're just going to move on. We're going to add note. In this case, we need to say comment is the note, right? And then username is camel case. All right, so now that should work. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Chat, feel free to try it with me, okay? Do exclamation point note in chat, okay? Note, testing, 1, 2, 1, 3, and 5. I'll get rid of this breakpoint. Sorry. Get rid of that breakpoint too. All right, let's see what's going on here. So your notes should not have been added. Okay, good. You do an empty note. So add a note with a comment now, and let's see if it gets added in here. While you guys are doing that and gals are doing that, I'm going to go on mute and eat another bite.
I like turtles.
Oh no. Where did the fart go? Wait, when you do fart, it doesn't show the fart effect? Oh, it did. Where is it? I don't see it in my... I have so many scene sources. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got a little worried there. I don't want to lose my farts. All right. Thank you all for testing that out. It worked out really well. Although Rossi kind of like right there with that comma space. I don't know if I really want to worry about those ones. Because like maybe you just like make a mistake, you know? Ooh, excuse me, Thomas. Codeman says, I don't think you'll lose your farts. You'll be able to sniff them out. Dad jokes. Rossi says, did I ruin something? No, you didn't ruin something. I'm saying you helped kind of raise the thought around, like, do I need more guard logic to make sure that, like, the actual notes are, I don't know, something more than just, like, a comma and a space, right? But, I mean, that's something I can manually do at the end of the day after the stream. Let's also make sure those are added as segments. Yes. We're an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. Look at that. All right, cool. So it's working for both. I think I want to clean this up a little bit. Added by. Nah, that's fine. Oh, I need to make it so that if it's added by me, it doesn't do anything. We need to do that as well. So I gotta put that in there. And then I think we should be good to go with this feature. Pretty cool, right? Right? Rightio. So I need like if username, and I think I could just do like end username does not, or like 2 lowercase does not equal there's channel environment, right? Do I have a channel in here? Channel. All right, I don't want to be hard coding. Yeah, channel. It's not equal channel. 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 I think we fixed that last stream too. Why is it complaining? What is the problem here? Channel is not defined? Who do you think you are? I guess I should do this at the top. There we go, now we have it. Channel is defined. Quiet down now, VS Code. Ulrich says, what's up, peeps? How's it going? It's going well. Thank you for asking, Ulrich. How are you doing? What's up with you? Official says, looks like the good old MIRC. I don't know what that is. Ulrich says, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Ulrich. Are you ready to have a good weekend as well? I hope you are. You're starting off your weekend right by joining this stream. Or maybe wrong. Maybe you're starting it off wrong. In that case, I am sorry. Rusty says, wait, what is that symbol on line 121? This one? Oh, what is that? Can anybody answer? Before I jump in, can anybody help Rossi out in the chat room and let Rossi know what this symbol is all about? Ulrich says, hell yeah. I'm glad you're starting your weekend off right. Coleman says, maybe next time can format the segments so that marked segments are bold and segments made by note are indented. Codeman, you're coming up with great ideas. Can you open up an issue for that? And here's what I'm going to do. I need to start being better about this project and actually branching and putting in PRs and then having them address the issues. Like, and be like, this one is fixed in this PR, you know? Kind of like that. Whoops. Ulrich says, doesn't it mean not equal? Correct. You are correct. But why does that not equal look like that? And I see Robert Table's got it right. Robert Table says it's a ligature. Font ligatures. How is that possible? Let's talk about that. Boy, do I love talking about these things. If we search for ligatures in VS Code, Visual Studio Code tips and tricks. Is that the right one? Search for ligatures on this page. Font ligatures. Here you go. So, first of all, you have to have a font that supports ligatures in order for this to work. So one that's for free that you can get today is called Fear of Code, and they give you a link here. In fact, can I tune your settings? I'll give you a link directly to this page, and then just go down to font ligatures section right there. Okay. So make sure you have that font, and then they have a link here to the Fear of Code font that will allow the ligatures, and then you just change in your settings font ligatures, or you can just go. You probably don't. This is when you would have to change settings in the JSON file, but now they have the settings UI, as many of you are probably familiar with, and if you search for ligatures in here, you just check that box and you're good to go. All right. Check it out, Rossi. I think you'll like it. I like it. So it does that for not equals. It does that for like greater than or equal to. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Less than or equal to. Oh, this font doesn't allow it, I guess. That's why. So there's double equals, goes like that. Triple equals turns into that. Does not equal is that. Does not equal triple is that. What else is there?
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Perfect, Michael Jolly. Good to see you, man. We zooming. We zooming? What do you mean we're zooming, Ulrich? So it's not obligated to use. No, it's not obligated to use, Ulrich. Michael Jolly says, I totes care. I use Fear of Code. That's good, man. It always comes in at the best moments. The best moments. It's just the timing is impeccable, Michael Jolly. You're just so perfect with the timing, sir. Fear of Code is fantastic, Robert Tables. I do like that font. That's what I was using before I started using this one, Dank Mono. What other ligatures are there? I don't know. But, I mean, you can look them all up. I think Fear of Code actually shows you them if you click on them. It's free, open source. Here you go. Look, there's arrows, plus plus, colon equals turns into these fun little things. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Monospace font with programming ligatures. There you go. Check it out today. Cool? Cool. Cool? Cool. Michael Giles says, I don't control the timing. Yes, you do. You just don't realize it. You don't realize it. You're all about the timing here. What else did I miss in chat? Robert says, I'm bougie and I use operator mono and ligatures. To each their own, dude. Ulrich says, couldn't we just do exclamation point equals? Yeah, you absolutely can. Rusty says, my potato graphics make it look like a purple square. Oh. Oof. Oof. And then Codeman, going back to that suggestion. Did you open up an issue by the chance? And then I can track it. So you did. You're the best. Add different formatting for segments created by Note Command. Dude, you're the best. Thank you so much. So we're gonna knock out issue number 1, number 6, and number 7. I already did this actually. We can close this one. Add function on the run post stream. Donezo. Closing comment. What else do I got issue-wise on this repo? New feature, add buttons to Stream Deck. Oh, yeah. Parathon added that one. Thank you, Parathon, by the way. But we'll knock out these 3 issues here today. Today. We're actually writing code. Look at us. Look at us go. Let's make sure I don't have anything written out as Clarkio still hard-coded anywhere. Lines offline. Well, that's fine. I'm not sharing that really with people. I think that's it. Cool. All right, so we got the note command working. Let's do what Codeman was talking about, though. If it's a note, oh man, that's gonna make it a little bit more interesting, though, right? So if we come in here, I guess I can add another function into this and say, hey. Oh, I forgot I was trying to do that too. If the type, what the type is. Add timestamp. Let's do type. Right? If we put that in here, and that can help us choose whether we want it to be bolded or not, right? And the way we do bold is how? In Markdown, it's just star star wrapped around it, right? How does that look? Let's see. Oh yeah, bold. All right, so your suggestion, though, Codeman, was what? Add different formatting for yeah, but you said you give. It would also be helpful to have different formatting for segments created by the mark command and segments created by the note. Since mark is intended for main segments on the stream, maybe. Okay, so that's what you're saying. For the mark ones, so if the type is mark, we'll bold it. If it's not mark, we'll just leave it plain old. Okay, I like that a lot. All right. So, how are we going to do that, though? It's also going to break our tests. It's going to break our tests. What am I missing in chat? Boats and cats and boats and cats. Robert Taylor says the bot is actually becoming intelligent. Yeah. Ulrich, so to use this, you need to download it? Yes, the font, yeah. Rusty says, how long time did it take you guys to get used to ligatures? Not too long, for me at least. Copperbeard says, Fear Code is what I got in Visual Studio. Nice, okay. Thank you for that, sharing that issue, Code Man. Rusty says, I mean, when I would read code, I would get really confused. Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess after maybe a day or so, you start, you know, getting used to it, to where you read it and you don't get caught up on or hung up on that anymore. That's a good point. I never thought about that. It's been so long now that I forget. Michael Just says, once you know it's there, you know. That's true, too. Parathon says, ever see Nerd fonts? No, let me check that out. Nerd Fonts, iconic font aggregator collection and patcher. Well, that's cool. All the icons, the best developer fonts. Hack, Fear Code, Source Code Pro. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm going to take a bite. Hold on.
Oh, yeah!
Wow, it was really cool. Thank you for sharing. Parathon, this is awesome, man. This is a little broken right here. Oh, it's because I zoomed in. Nope, it's broken either way. That should, like, go past the page. Little CSS problem right there. This is cool. Let's add that to the stream notes. That's where we'd be like, note. Where's things we learned? Parathon. Save this for later, right? What is it called? Nerd fonts? Yeah. Nerd fonts. There we go. This one's added. Things we learned added by. I want to make sure the code actually does that too. So with the timestamp, it says created by, right? Wait. Oh, username. Yeah, created by. Right? But with the note, it should say added by. Okay, good. All right. All right, let me catch up on chat while I'm thinking about that.
The dream
Da, da, da. Stream Elements thought you were asking me, Michael Jolly, what I'm doing. Interesting. Tuesday LTE says, hello, everybody. Hey, what's up, Tuesday? Good to see you again. Thank you for being here. Did you change your name from something else, though? I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I'm not recognizing that name, Tuesday. But you've been subscribing for 9 months, so that's why I feel like you had a different username. Ulrich says 200 IQ, big brain. Yeah. Graf, what's up, Clarky, old boy? Long time no see. Hey, what's up, Graf? Good to see you. How are things going by you? Thank you for being here. Mr. Maru, LOL. I'm running back. It's nice and clean. So unprofessional when people eat on stream, says the Michael Jolly. I'm glad you enjoy it. You're still here? Michael Jolly probably left. He's gonna come back and just to trigger his sound effect. Graf says, non-monospace fonts are evil when coding my vertical alignment. All right, man. To each their own, Graf. To each their
Oh
own.
my God, who the hell cares?
See? Graf, Michael Jolly says, who cares about monospace fonts? Graf says, does VS Code have an org mode implementation best markdown format on Earth? Org mode? I don't know what you mean by org mode. Could you share more details about that, Graf? Viable clan member. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Help. I don't think we have a help command. We probably should. Lannon notices you. Thank you, Lannon. Thank you for noticing. Thank you, Lannon, for noticing me. The Bandit Dave says, hello all. Hello, Bandit. Everyone, let's give a warm welcome to the Bandit Dave. Thank you for being here. Wow, that was perfect timing. I know that applause was intended for me saying thank you for noticing me, but that's for you as well, Bandit Dave. For anybody that might be new to the stream, by the way, just in case, check out that clip from Stream Elements there. Are you all, was it like all these LOLs and LOLs? Like, I think I'm a little bit behind on chat. I think that was when I was taking a bite, huh? No Python today, Thomas. Python is on Wednesday. Python Wednesdays. That's all we do. Mr. Maru says, not sure why you couldn't see the pic. Here's another shot. Let's see if it'll load this time. Well, because I have it to where I'm using the chat. There we go. It worked this time. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. So I use the chat in OBS, Open Broadcasting Studio, which is the tool I use to stream with. And sometimes, like, I can, when it's an imager like that, I can hover over and it'll show me the image. But I see it now. I like that. That's cool. I'll see if I can find one that's like close to that in VS Code sometime off stream. Speaking of which, if you all want to keep in touch when we're off stream and the stream's not live and you want to keep talking about development stuff, you want to talk about food, eating sandwiches on stream, you want to talk about whether you put your ketchup in the refrigerator or not, you want to talk about career stuff, interviewing, more serious things, we do that all in our Discord. Here's the link for the invite. Check out the Stream Elements response there in the chat. Graf says, life is going great, new job. I get to do Ivory Tower mathy and theory programming. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That's cool. And I started writing for the company's Medium account. Figures I actually like writing. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, Graf. Very happy for you. It's good to hear that you're doing well and things. It sounds like a lot of fun stuff that you're doing there. Keep it up, my man. Lance says, Clarkio is getting so many claps. What is that? Thank you, clip. I gotta see this now. You know, the stupid stuff I do on here, like, some of you are gonna like it, some of you are not. I really just do it to make myself laugh at how stupid I am. So I just love me, okay? You should love yourself. And I love me for me. And I love you all for who you all are. Can somebody get me from being a two-faced monster right now? Groff says org mode is like MD, but with lots more features. What is MD, dude? And integration tooling. What is MD? I'm not familiar with what MD is. Integration tooling. Markdown? MD is in Markdown? Integration tooling. There's time tracking, agenda calendar, email, compiled snippets, etc. 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 This is gonna be a really hard one, but anybody know what I'm talking about when I do that reference? I'll give you a hint. It's from a movie. That's hint one. Number two, why can't I think of the actor's name? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I can't think of the actor's name. Anyway, it's about a kid that goes to a factory. I don't want to give it away, though. I want you all to guess. All right, guess. That should be enough. If it's not enough, I'll add more details. Anyway, the guy goes, etc., etc., when he's reading the certain rules and stuff that the kid broke. So I was wondering if VS Code also has one. Getting back to what Groff said. I'm still not sure that I'm following what you're asking for, Groff. I'm very sorry about that. So if you could maybe help me understand better. I don't know. Like, I feel like you told me a lot there, and it's just not clicking. Michael Jolly says, yes, the answer is always yes. Okay. Codeman says, cold ketchup is the way to go. I'm on, yeah, Codeman, I'm with you on that one. Robert Table says, oh boy, do we talk. We do talk. Michael Jolly says, opened ketchup goes in the fridge. All ketchup goes in the fridge. Codeman says, all condiments should be refrigerated. Yes. Parathon says, I like that they nerd fonts have ligatures and glyphs, so I can use glyphs in my terminal to show information about a project I'm working on. For example, a glyph to represent node in the version and use. Ooh, I like that. You got a picture of that, Parathon, by the way? Like, show us what your terminal looks like. I need a hack on my terminal, like, setup and theming a little bit more. I don't really like when the lo-fi, because I like listening to lo-fi when I'm coding and stuff, I'm streaming. And I don't like when they have lyrics, though. So, next song. Copperbeardy says, in the cupboard. No! Codeman says, I like to think it's just a decent human being thing. To put condiments in the refrigerator? I don't know. My wife gets so sick of me laughing at myself and the things I say / do. This is why we get along, Michael Jolly. This is why we get along, I think. It's a core reason why we get along. Bible Clan member says, I have it playing on a loop. Thank you for making our day better, Clark. I'm glad, Bible Clan member. Groff says Markdown, like GitHub Markdown. Okay, I'm with you. Robert Table says, your guess at my question before saying the king and I? No, close. Michael Jolly? Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, one of my favorite movies as a kid. What's Willy Wonka, the actor's name? What's the actor's name? I'm blanking. I know it. I can picture him. He's got the curly hair. You know, the guy's amazing. He passed away recently, unfortunately. JT got Willy Wonka. Sorry, everyone. Michael Jolly beat you to it, but good job. You all got it on your own. Thomas and JT. Michael Jolly says kindergarten cop. No, you had the right. Now I take that back. I take it back, Michael Jolly. I take it back. You had it right the first time. Why'd you guess again? You lose. Oh, I gotta let Bauer in. I'll be right back.
Wow. Wow.
Heck.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
John C. John C.
Hello.
John C.
Put the bunny back in the box. Put the bunny back in the box.
All right, we're back. Dudu Pereira. Oh my gosh, Dudu Pereira. Got it right that time. Hey, good to see you again. Thank you for being here. Sorry,
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Thank you for being here, Dudu Pereira. Copperbeard says, oh, that reminds me, I was trying to spend the last of my Audible credits. Oh, I gotta do that too. Will Bennett says, Yul Brynner. No. Willy Wonka was released in 1971. Says Robert Tables, The King and I was released in 1956. Will Bennett says, The King and I. No, it was Willy Wonka. By the way, Michael Jolly, since you first got the correct answer and then you followed it up with Kindergarten Cop without a Kappa, I think you meant to do Kappa as a joke, but you did Smile instead. I'm going to have to say no and good day, sir. Will Bennett says, or Brenna? No, I don't think I even know what that movie is. Robert Tails Clark, Willy Wonka copied it from The King and I believe. Really? Etc. Etc. It's when, so Willy Wonka is Charlie, right? Charlie is the kid who won the golden ticket and he ends up making it to the end without, like, he's the only one that doesn't really like get stuck in the factory or do something wrong. But he did do something wrong. Spoiler alert, sorry, if you haven't seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I mean, come on. It is what it is. But he and his grandpa drank the floaty bubble things, and that made them like get close to the fan at the top and everything, and they made their fingerprint. And so anyways, they go and they ask Mr. Wonka, and he's like, why didn't I win? Why don't I win? He's like, because you broke the rules. Or something like that. And he's like going through the list and he reads with his little magnifying glass. He said, and you did this and you did that, etc., 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 etc. That always stuck out to me. I don't know why. To this day. So is that really from The King and I though? So maybe I'm wrong, but I've seen the recent. Didn't they do a remake of The King and I? I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen that movie, actually. So I don't know. Michael Justice says, you don't refrigerate unopened mustard or ketchup. You always refrigerate mayo. Yeah. It's true. It's true. The Goonies. Well, I'm reading old text. Sorry. Tuesday LT says, unpopular opinion. Ketchup doesn't need to be in fridge. It's very unpopular. Dev Bowser. Hey, what's up, Dev Bowser? Says, hi, Clarkio. What's the best place for me to make suggestions for improvements to VS Code? Thanks. The best place to do that, Dev Bowser? Gene Wilder, Codeman, thank you so much. Sorry, that was in red text too. Gene Wilder is the actor's name. Yep, Michael Jolly, Copperbeardy, thank you all for helping out with that. So Dev Bowser, let me show you. If you go to github.com, Microsoft VS Code, actually if you go to issues, basically here, right? So you can go to this link. Oopsie daisy, say dev. No, not Dev Drew, Dev Bowser. Go to this link right here. Or really what's probably easier to do is in the bottom I don't have it visible right now. Hold on. In the bottom right-hand corner of your Visual Studio... Whoa. What the heck just happened? Of your Visual Studio Code, there's a little smiley face. You see that right there? Over there?
Heck.
You click on that button, and it'll start helping you. And you can say, hey, submit a bug, request a missing feature. You click on that, and then it'll get you all set up, kind of thing. Okay? So I hope that helps.
Heck.
Had the time of my life. Viable Clay member says, good day to you, sir. Yes, good day, sir. Will Bennett. Wikipedia says it's misspelled Yul Brynner. What is misspelled Yul Brynner? I'm missing the connection there. Will says, I read that. Tuesday says, I only know the version with Johnny Depp. Oh, really? You lose. Good day, sir. And you lose. Yeah, thank you, Landon, for reminding me of that. Yes, we need that sound effect, JT. Good day, sir. Thomas DeWitt says, in Belgium, Willy Wonka is different. Yeah? How different? Oh, the actor. Okay, yeah. Okay, understandable. Michael Jolly says, Sisterhood of the... You're just gonna keep throwing out movie names now? And then we went into the BRB where everybody was playing Epic Sax like 15 times in a row. Paradigms Clark, I basically forked spaceship prompt. Oh, okay, let me check that out. It keeps opening in the wrong tab, but I'll check it out later. Thank you, Parathon. Ghastly Guy. Hey, what's up, Ghastly Guy? Thank you for being here. Landon says Clarky was triggered. No, I wasn't triggered. Michael Just says, oh, I got it. Lethal. Dude, stop. Stop throwing random movie names in there. Robert Taylor says, LOL, we're the worst mods ever. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. You're all supposed to be on top of this stuff.
Heck.
Ulrich says, John Cena farted. Did he? Did John Cena fart? No, don't take life so seriously. Yes. I live by those words. I live by those words, Viable Clan member. Michael Jolly says, Spaceballs. And Landon says, BRB is for the sounds. It is true. It is true. It's musical interlude finished. Mark. Thank you. Viable Clan member says, do you vape or smoke? I do not. Tuesday says, you can't hate the stream. You just can't. I'm glad you feel that way, Tuesday. The King and I. So I just made this up. I just made up this movie, Clarkio. Did you? All right, let's watch this. Ah, you're right. What is he talking about? Is he the king? And who's this woman? I don't like the way he's talking to her. Who does he think he is? The king? See, at least in Michael Jolly. At least in Willy Wonka. Not in Michael Jolly. In Willy Wonka, he's like, I don't know, he's just explaining the rules. And he says, etc., etc., etc. But now I'm saying it like this guy, etc. How does he say it? Etc., etc., etc. Yeah. Anyway. Robert Taylor says, Willy Wonka was absolutely a subtle throwback to that scene in The King and I. Oh, okay. Well, now, hey, today I learned. Today I learned. JT says, fizzy lifting drink. Yes. Thank you for reminding me what the name of it was. Coleman says, you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Yes. Thank you all for helping me remember this stuff. Why won't it let me copy link? Okay. Viable Clan member, thank you for getting the link to this scene in the movie.
Etc., etc. Fax mentis incendiary.
Hold on.
I the
This is
void
such a
if,
good...
and you can read clearly that all
Look at this
offers
weird
shall
office.
become null and void if, and you can read it for yourself in this photostatic copy. I, the undersigned, shall forfeit all rights, privileges, and licenses herein and herein contained, etc., etc.
Etc.,
Fax
etc..
mentis incendium gloria culpum, etc., etc. Memo bis punitor delicatum. It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's so good. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. Viable Clan member, that's the best. Tuesday says, heck. Obsidian says, Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka greater than Johnny Depp. I agree. I absolutely agree. I don't think I even fully watched the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka. I like Johnny Depp as an actor. I just didn't like that Willy Wonka. I think it's because just the nostalgia for the other one, you know? Dev Bowser says, perfect. I forgot the smiley wasn't just there for my mood, but also for feedback. Yeah. Coppery says, Clark, any audiobook recommendations? Ooh. So I like, it depends on what you like. We're totally going off on a tangent here, but you know, it is what it is. It's Friday, right? Let me go through my list of what I've read. You know, I listened to it. All my finished. How do I show? No. Is there a way to filter by what I finished? All right. So since this is, you know, I try to keep this very family friendly for the little ears that might be listening and learning how to code on the stream, which we don't really code on here, so why would they tune in, right? But The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, okay? That book was quite interesting. It helped me get into the,
It's Friday, gotta get down.
thank you, Obsidian, for doing that and stopping me.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend Friday.
Thomas says, haha, I'm 14. I know, Thomas, and I'm so happy. I really am happy you're here. Thank you for being here, Thomas. So yeah, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F was a really good book in the sense that, well, I'll just go through the list. I'm not going to go give a review on every book. Made to Stick, Why Some Ideas, what is it called again? No, don't start playing. Made to Stick, Why Some Ideas Survive and Others Die. So you have little ears, Thomas? It's all good. All right, let's stop the sound effects. Hold on, let me get through these first. Ask Gary V. Hashtag Ask Gary V. I love Gary Vaynerchuk. You may or may not have heard me talk about him before, but his content actually helped me get out of pretty. I was in a pretty.
It's Friday.
I was in a pretty bad mental space, like really depressed and stuff. About 2 years ago. It was like shortly after I started this role, actually, too. I was like seriously depressed and like very negative thinking and like in a bad mental space, and like watching Gary Vaynerchuk, his content like really helped me get out of it, oddly enough. Like, I don't know. So anyway, I can't recommend the guy enough. He's not for everybody. He uses foul language for one, so if you're not into that kind of thing, and we've discussed foul language on the stream before. Let me go to here since we're talking about this like this. If you're not into foul language, but I would still urge you, even if you struggle to tolerate foul language, like he says F a lot, and he probably says it a little too much, if I'm being completely honest with you, but like I don't mind it, because what I do is I focus on the core of his message. And we've discussed like foul language in general, but if you're somebody that doesn't care for that language or can barely tolerate hearing it at all, I urge you to try your best to still just listen to his core message anyway. And, you know, maybe that will help in that sense, but you know, maybe you're not going to listen to him like all the time kind of thing. All right. So that was the other book, Own the Day, Own Your Life by Aubrey Marcus. That one's like, The 4-Hour Workweek was pretty good by Timothy Ferriss. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That's just a good one in general for like everybody. So if you can't tell, like a lot of the books I listen to and read to are very much about like, I guess for lack of a better term, self-help, motivational type of things, and then productivity type of stuff is what I like to listen to. Thank you for asking this question, by the way, Copper Beardy. What's another one? Crush It Crushing It by Gary Vaynerchuk. Stand and Deliver by Dale Carnegie. That was another good one. So I do, as many of you know, the role that I'm in, a lot of times I will, part of my job is to go to conferences and speak. Although I've been cutting back on that, to be honest with you all. But when I was like deep into doing that, I was reading, listening to a lot of books that helped with, doing a better job of doing public speaking. Essentialism, really good one by Greg McKeown. The Disciplined Pursuit of... Why does it always just want to... I just want to read more about it. The details. Show me the details. The UI on the Audible. Those of you that know about Audible, like, can we all agree that the UI is pretty annoying? I mean, if you try to do anything beyond just play a book. And I can't stand that I can't purchase a book through the app itself. I can't even go on Amazon's app and purchase a book because Amazon owns Audible. I can't go on Amazon and purchase a book on my phone. I can't go on there. I have to go to the website to purchase Amazon.com to purchase a book for Audible. That is completely irritating. And so that's why I forget to use my credits that I get. So Stand and Deliver was good. Long Story Short by Margot Liebman. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It was really good. Another one about speaking. Atomic Habits by James Clear. I read that one. And that's about it. And then Eat the Frog by Brian Tracy. So those, and I have a couple others in my queue. I haven't really been doing a good job of, it used to be part of my like morning routine. I would listen to a book, but I haven't been doing a good job of doing that lately. Thank you for the question, Copper Beauty. I like talking about that kind of stuff. Hopefully some of that helps. Yes, it was Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp. Oh, okay. That's the one you saw, Thomas. Okay. Tuesday. That's another good one that I heard about, the Un-F Yourself. It's really great. I haven't added that to my queue, but I heard good things about it as well. Codeman says he's the king, she is I. Okay. In terms of the king and I'm the movie, I got a few books with names like that. Drawn to Code says he is the king and she is the school teacher. Okay. Rob Table says that was the point of the movie, Clarkio. You really should watch it. Okay. I'll check it out sometime. Drawn to Code says though she kind of turns into his assistant. Okay. Interesting. JT, because I was saying Michael Jolly instead of Willy Wonka, and JT goes, the Michael Jolly and the Candle Factory instead of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I like that. Well done, JT. Well done. You got a little smirk out of me on that one. Codeman says, you still need to rewatch that movie I brought up when I started watching the stream that I can't remember anymore. I can't remember either, Codeman. Obsidian says, greatness. Robert Tables says, Robert Tables and the Container Factory. Ooh, there you go. JT says, this whole stream is a tangent. I know. Michael Justice Clark, I think you missed this, but Tuesday LTE is Martez 3G. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing, Michael Jolly. I did miss that. Obsidian says Friday. Mark Manson? Codeman? What are you talking about, Mark Manson? I forget what that was in reference to. Codeman does eye roll. Clarkio, his new book is good too. Everything is effed. So you don't really like Gary Vaynerchuk, or is it the eye roll to the foul language topic? Because I believe you and I are on the same page with that. Commands more. Thank you for being here. More 1995-75. Appreciate you being here. Michael Joe says good to great was a good read. Okay, cool. Copper says I listened to a lot. Have 75 completed books. Nice. Yeah. Audible has definitely helped me get back into reading. I'm not like I read too slow to where like I get frustrated. And I get hung up on words a lot. I don't know if that's like some type of condition or something like that but like I'll get hung up on a word, especially if somebody, like to give you an example, if somebody uses an or a in front of words. So if I say I don't know, what's a good example of that? Like there's certain words you're supposed to put an in front of, like you're saying an apple, but you generally don't say a apple. You say an apple. And so like if I'm reading that, and somebody writes something like that, I get hung up on it in my head, and I'm like, oh, and then I have to like start over on that sentence. So that's why I don't like actually physically reading. I prefer the audio books, and Audible has been a huge help with that. But I broke out of the habit, as I mentioned earlier. I need to get back into it. Dev Bowser says Gary Vee is rough around the edges, and that's what makes him so powerful in delivering his messages, in my opinion. Yeah, he's very. Yeah. He definitely is. I think you hit it spot on. Michael Jones says Confessions of an Economic Hitman. Is that another good book you're saying? Dev Bowser says The Lean Startup is pretty good too. Okay. The Great Game of Business. Copper says, yeah, I have a few of them. Okay, cool. Codeman says, you should come to my kid's parent-teacher conference and speak. Would make it more interesting. I'd be happy to someday, maybe. I don't know. Carberry says, aggravating. What was aggravating? What? So I'm Codeman. I want to make sure I follow the eye roll thing. Maybe I'm getting too hung up on that. What was that in reference to? Copperbeard says, I want to be able to export my life. Oh, the Copperbeard is sucking. The UI for Audible is aggravating. Yes, sorry, I'm still behind, folks. Michael Jolly says, if you're into fiction, I'd suggest Ender's Game and its subsequent books. So I like fiction in movies, but maybe I just need to give it a try. But I've kind of just been avoiding fiction in books. And I don't have a good reason why. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get into it. But it's weird because I'll watch movies that are, and I like movies that are like that. I don't know. Copperbeard says, I want to be able to export my library list. Yeah. Michael Josh says, Rework is a good one. Oh yeah, that's on my queue. It's in my queue. Drawn to Code says the Kindle UI for Windows and Chrome is also aggravating. Oof. I'm glad I'm not doing that then. Tuesday says, Michael Jolly, I think you missed it. What'd I miss? Clarky, I think you missed this, but Tuesday, yeah, I read that. Tuesday LTE equals Martez. Yeah, I'm with you now. Thank you guys. Michael just says, oh, he's not there yet. Yeah. Damn, I'm so behind. I'm like 3 minutes behind right now. Tuesday says, it's funny that when you tag me, it doesn't mark as read because Twitch doesn't register my new name yet. Oh, that's weird. Codeman says, Clarky, the eye roll was because I got caught in automod for that book title. Oh, okay. And that's why you said thank you, mods. All right, thank you for clarifying, Codeman. Mark Manson wrote the Subtle Art book as well as the Everything Is book. Okay, got you. A peach and apple. Yes. Yes, thank you, Codeman. Tuesday says, basically what I said was that some guy told me Martes means Tuesday in Spanish, and I upgraded 3G to LTE. Dude, I always thought that too. Whenever I read your name, Martes, yeah, it's Martes, is Tuesday. So what are the Spanish days of the week? It's miércoles, martes, sábado. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting them all. I know them, but I don't remember them. But yeah, Martes is always Tuesday. I did think that. That's funny, dude. That's really funny. And you upgraded from 3G to LTE. Copperbeard says, listening, I find it better. I can concentrate on the content than the words. Yes. Right, exactly. That's what happens to me. I get so hung up on reading the words and making sure I'm actually reading every word. But the people that are speed readers, they don't do that. They'll skip words, I learned. And you need to train your brain to do that. But when I'm listening, I can do that because I'm listening and I'm doing other things. And so I just get the gist of what they're trying to say and do. And it's perfect. So you knock out a book in a couple hours just by listening and you're doing other stuff. I like being able to multitask with that. That's something you can kind of do. You can listen to a book, not fully listen, right? You're not giving it your undivided attention the whole time it's playing. But you can listen to a book and do other mundane tasks like wash the dishes, right? Or do laundry. Whatever, those type of things that you don't need to focus on, you're just muscle memory doing it and you listen to a book. I have a Bluetooth speaker. I'll play, this is what I was doing. My morning routine was this. I would wake up, I would drink a full glass of water, and it would vary on different situations, but I'd start playing the book right away after that as I started preparing for the day. So I'm showering, I'm getting dressed, I'm making breakfast, I'm eating breakfast, I'm listening to the audiobook. That's what my morning routine was like, and I've kind of broke out of the habit in that routine. I need to get back into it. It was really good. I forget why. Generally what happens when you break out of a habit like that, your routine is you go on vacation or something like that is usually what happens to me. And that's why I would diverge. This is really interesting today. Normally, it takes me forever where we have these types of tangent talks at the beginning of the stream, and then at the very end we try to cram in some code. This time we're mixing it in between. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Tuesday says basically what did that already. Copperbeard is listening to find it better to concentrate. Yep. The Audible UI is aggravating. I'm glad you agree. Robert Tables says, I can give a TED Talk at someone else's parent-teacher conversation. Yeah. Coleman says, Robert Tables comes to the same one Clarkio does. Yes. Michael Jolly says, I have always 3 books going. 1 business/personal development, 1 fiction, and 1 nonfiction, history/biography. I read like crazy. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I hope to one day get to that level. And with that, I am caught up on chat. Applause in chat, please. Applause in chat. Oh, no. Copperbeard, you just ruined it. John Cleese biography. So anyway, was good, narrated by him as well. Okay. All right. I'll have to check that out. Thank you. 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 We were all caught up on chat. Thank you, Ulrich and JT, for the applause. Tea. Tea. It does the mind good. Yes? Yes, it does. All right. Oh. I pressed the wrong button on the stream deck. Stream has not ended. Don't worry. Michael Jolly says, Masters of the Universe? Maybe. Codeman says, so, what code were you working on? We working on? We were working on said code here. I don't even remember, honestly. I forgot. Oh, where's the type? The type. So I wanted so that we could do the bold stuff. The bolding it. It's very bold. You gotta bold the timestamps. Okay, so basically we need to let's do this. Let's say const style text equals, and then we'll say type dot to lowercase yada yada equals what'd we say again? If it's note or mark? Since mark isn't synonymous, maybe so if it's mark, then the beginning of the stream, so that mark is going to be bold. All right, so if mark, then we want this to be star star, else we'll just do nothing, right? And then what I can do is now, what that enables me to do is in the formatted text, I can now put right here, I can say style text and copy that, and at the end, which is right here, and then in the other one, this is very redundant. I'm not liking that it's redundant. We just want the comment to be bold, right? Not the full time stamp thing. Would you agree with that, Codeman? I think that should work. We can test it out. So now the difference though is we need to pass in the type. So when we call add timestamp, it's going to be this next one. We're going to say type is in this case it's going to be mark. So we just hard code it for now, comma, and then no. This one is note. This one's note, but in the other ones, it's mark. Right? Right. Oh, I should just pass in the channel from here. Oh, goodness me. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So, and the reason the aha moment I just had there is, remember in the data, if we click back in here, I have this. I shouldn't worry about that because Twitch channel in the environment variable, we should have that set up to be, well, let's think about this. Would this note taker ever run on multiple people's streams at the same time? No, right? No. You would run it just on your own stream. That's it. Masters of the Universe? Wait, Crocodile Dundee, says Michael Jolly. Kappa. Are you still rambling on about random movie titles?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
You know, you say you don't have perfect timing, sir, but you really do. You just who the heck cares yourself right there. You just did it to yourself. That's what you get, Michael Jolly. That's perfect timing. I don't think it gets much better. Every time it's perfect timing. I don't know how it happened. I don't know. But it was perfect timing, dude. Holy shnikes, Batman. You just who the heck cares yourself. Michael Jolly says, I swear you have a button that does. I'm telling. I'll show you on my stream deck. Can I get it in camera view? Is there enough wire to show you? Yes, there is. It's upside down. I was trying. I was just trying to switch scenes with the stream deck, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, it's not there. It's in my hand on the camera. Hold on. See? There's no who cares button. It's upside down because that's what the wire will give me. Hold on. Focus, camera. See? That's all that's there. That's the view that I keep up. I don't have any button that's like, go get the sounds and play Who the Heck Cares. Heck. Robert Taylor says, this is a conspiracy. I know. I don't know what's up with it, man. Obsidian says, meta sound affected. Booyah. Yeah, I know. Codeman says, and another squirrel. Yeah. I mean, I should just title every stream Squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. That's what should be the title of all my streams. Robert Taylor says, the good Lord works in mysterious ways. Yeah. Mike Giles says, I've been watching you add the bold styling to this comment for the last 5 minutes. That user left/joined is so bugged in TMI or just in the Twitch IRC. I know, man. Have you found a better way? Michael John, I know you're slowly moving away from like using Stream Elements and like all these other services and going like straight vanilla Twitch API or something, if that's a term, vanilla Twitch, since there's a lot of different flavors of integrating with the Twitch API. Have you found a better way to keep track of that? And Michael Jolly adds, but sweet mother, it's timed so perfectly every time. I know. Robert Taylor says, I've been watching you add the bold styling to this comment for the last 5 minutes. Dying over here. You know, you guys, you two could go watch another stream then, all right? If you don't like it, just leave. I'm not going to beg you to stay. Just because it takes me so long.
Heck.
Robert Taylor's mod's going to get banned. Heck, no, I would never ban you guys. Well, I don't want to say that because there could be a point where you both go across the line. Not that I would ever guess that you would do that, but you never know. I know how you meant it, but the way Robert Tables read it is the same way I read it. I thought in my head because of, like, think of this, Michael Jolly. You have a track record of like everything being Kappa for the most part. You know, like sarcastic. Those of you that are new to Twitch, if you see that Kappa emote, the dude's, it's this. Let me show you. Kappa. Right? You see that message from me in chat? Okay. That is usually a sign that somebody's saying something sarcastically, ironically, however, like they don't mean what they're saying. They're like just JK, tongue in cheek, all those different ways of describing it. And yeah, that's, hey, CM Griffin rated. Thank you, CM Griffin. Appreciate it, my dude. What's weird is it didn't quite get all that information properly. I don't know why. My alerts are on too. But thank you. Welcome everybody from CM Griffin stream. Thank you for the raid again. I feel like you just raided me the other day too. Thank you for that love, my dude. And you're going to TwitchCon? We got to meet up. I didn't realize you're going to TwitchCon. Welcome everybody from Griffin stream. My name is Brian Clark, aka Clarkio. And today is the Friday stream, which means we're focusing on JavaScript or Node.js development. In particular, we've been working on this tool that helps me take stream notes to capture what happened. But really, if I'm being honest with myself, not a whole lot happens here on this stream. We just chit chat a lot, and I'm not a real developer. I'm not a real developer. Just kidding. Welcome everybody, happy to have you here. If you are new to the stream, check out this clip shared by the Stream Elements bot right there that's linked to. I've also been eating my lunch for, how long has it been now? 2 hours. We're down to the last bite, and this is what's been happening. So you might be prepared to leave. If you want to leave, I totally understand. But I'm not going to chew in your ear, but you're going to see me take a bite. And I'll just let you see. And we finished the sandwich. All that's left is bread with like no... Nah, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
Wow.
Michael Jolly says, give us that sandwich ASMR. No. So on a serious note though, with ASMR, has anybody here listened to ASMR, like audio? And I'm being serious though, like in all seriousness. Man, I'm so glad my mic filters out some of the noises I hear in my head. You know, like when you hear yourself like swallowing the drink or chewing food, you know, like my mic is on point. Thank you, Mike, for working today. No, but so for real, ASMR, like just listening. I'm not talking about like going and watching an ASMR stream because it's a little, I'm gonna stop there, right? But like if you listen to it, it's kind of weird, you know, it's not weird. It's interesting. It's really interesting. And like some people, it makes like your hair kind of get raised and get goosebumps and stuff, right? Yeah. So I'm interested if you all, what your thoughts are. Ulrich says ASMR is weird. It's uncomfortable. Might be, yeah. Codeman says longest lunch ever. I know. Very distracting lunch. All right, let me catch up on chat, folks. Codeman says I love your stream, Clark. Thank you, Codeman. I'm glad you love it. I love you, dude. I love that you love it, and I love that you're being here, and I love you, and I love all of you in chat, whether you're lurking or you're chatting. I seriously do. Like, you help. On a serious note, let's get real. This is, you know what this calls for. Welcome everybody to Clarkio's TED Talk about you all, basically. Thank you all for being here. I absolutely do appreciate you being here because otherwise I'd be sitting lonely working from home by myself and not have any social interaction for the most part. Like, and that's what it would be. So thank you all in the audience. Thank you all watching, chatting with me. Even if you're lurking, like just seeing there are other people here with the numbers at least. If there's just one person here, it makes me feel so much better. Like I'm not alone. So in all seriousness, even though this is like a joke scene, I really do appreciate you all. So thank you. It's a great way to show support. Michael Jolly. Did you just send it again? Oh, no. Okay. My chat. All right. The chat. I have two different chat windows open, and I thought you sent the message again that Martez changed his name to Tuesday again. My bad. Michael just says, yeah, I love that band. Which band? Longest lunch ever? Food and drink? This is Obsidian Talon, yeah. Just another dinner stream. Yeah, FD God. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, FD God. Alt F4, thank you for being here. Good try. Should I press Alt F4 on my stream? What else did I miss in chat? Ulrich says takes 2 hours to eat lunch. Yeah. Give us a sandwich ASMR. Robert Taylor says, woo, what a finisher. That sandwich had no chance. GG sandwich, yep. Des. Hey, Des, good to see you. Says, it seems to me I'm a bit overwhelmed with all the Twitch streams of developers. I'm thinking to start my own coding streams. Well, that's good. Awesome. Wait, if you're overwhelmed by how many other Twitch streams, developer streams there are, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go add another one. Is that what you're saying? I think it's awesome, though, that you're going to join the community here as a streamer or even as a viewer. It's great. I think we're all growing collectively and kind of banding together and learning together. And I think it's just been an amazing experience. And yeah, I think you should go for it. If you have any questions and you need help, you can hit me up or anybody else in the chat here, because there's other fellow dev streamers like Michael Jolly, Robert Tables, and more people that are in our Discord that can help you out in getting started and that kind of thing. I love talking shop about this stuff. So yeah, hit me up. Frackberg says, I've been listening to the stream while driving cross country. It has been absolutely epic. I'm glad, Frackberg. Thanks for having us on while you're going across the country, man. Holy cow. Have a safe drive, man. Please stay safe. Michael Josh says, isn't ASMR the band that made Old Town Road? No, that's Nas, right? I'll take my horse down the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Michael Josh says, oh crap, I feel like he should have a chorus sitting on the table. Should I? Dev Drew, Type Talk time. Yeah, you like it. Ulrich says he needs us. I do need you all. JT's sponsored by Chevy TM. Thanks, JT. Table Talks. Obsidian says, find new roads. Yeah. FD God says, Alt F4 is awesome streamer. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check them out. Thank you for sharing, FD God. Des says, Clarkia, oh, nice. I'll join the Discord, definitely. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really do love talking shop about streaming and setup and the equipment. But the short answer for anybody that's interested in getting started in streaming in general, whether you want to stream programming, gaming, whatever your heart desires, I think whatever you are most passionate about, you should probably start streaming.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Why are you so angry?
Nothing is impossible.
Okay.
No, what are you waiting for?
I'm not
do
waiting.
Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
I know! God. Shia LaBeouf, man. Thank you, Michael Jolly, for that. So Des, yeah, basically just do it. What you should stream though is like whatever you're most passionate about, because like your energy and interest will show on stream, I think, and your personality will come out from it. And so stream whatever your heart desires. And then when it comes to equipment and stuff, just keep it simple. Start off simple. Just get into a routine. Pick a schedule you can stick to. I started out with one night a week. It was Saturday night it was back in January 2018. Okay? Started out one night a week, and then has grown to what you see today in terms of at least production quality. Okay? So if you focus on those two things, it's like consistency and keeping that schedule, and then streaming what you love to do, you're set for success in my mind. So that's the short of it, but we can go more in depth on things for specific questions that you might have in the Discord. Copperberry says, stream about a cake and my enjoyment of them. I mean, I would watch that. I would watch that, Copperbeardy. Des says, Discord says I should be a member for about 10 minutes and send messages to the server. Yes. Well, part of the reason for that, Des, is not to block people like you. It's to block the trolls and the people that are, being, trolly and jerky. So that's just what that is about. Sorry about that. JT says, when does the dev stream start? It has started. Sorry, JT. Dev Drew says, the dude is crazy. Who's crazy? Alt F4 stream is crazy? Is that what we're referring? Little Hazy, thank you for the wine time. Oh, the Prime Agent. I like the Prime Agent. Prime Agent does a good stream too. Other programmer on the community, on the platform, on the Twitch. Say it, on the Twitch. Like I'm like a true dad. I'm putting the in front of things. The Facebook, the Twitch. Michael Jolly says, JT, Fridays are body paint streams. That's not a real shirt on Clarkio. Thank you, Michael Jolly, for putting that image in my head and potentially everybody else's. 200 IQ, big plan, says Ulrich. Yeah. Des says, noise, advices. Noise advices. Appreciate it. I had to say advices that way too. Noise. Noise, 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 noise. So I should just wait for 10 minutes? Yeah, wait for 10 minutes, you'll be fine. Little Hazel says, hey, lurking. Okay. Who's lurking? Alt F4 streamer or you, Little Hazy? Because if you're lurking, you're doing a bad job at lurking. Dev Drew says, I was referring to Shia as a joke. Oh, yeah, that dude is, I guess, crazy, at least in that little cutscene, right? Ulrich says, Facebook used to be called The Facebook. That's true. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. But I doubt that most of the dads that say the Facebook are aware of that. In fact, I wasn't aware of it until you just... I was aware of it, but you reminded me. Des says, I think I'm going to a conference tomorrow, maybe with a lot of networking. Never networked before. Nice, okay. Comment says Little Hazy. Little Hazel. Did I say hazy? I'm thinking I like hazy beers. That's why. Anyway, all right. Thank you all for being here. Let's get back into the code. Kappa. We need to test it out, actually. We finished the code. We want to see if Mark and Note will do bold or not bold. Michael Jolly says, Lily Hazel. Oh my gosh, thank you, Michael Jolly. Lily, I'm so sorry I've been saying Little Hazy. I struggle with reading. Seriously, I'm sorry, Lily. It won't happen again. Lily Hazel. Lily Hazel. I got you. Thank you for the heads up, Michael Jolly. Codeman Code says, Michael Jolly, let him keep saying Lil Hazy. It's more amusing. Yeah, but that's not nice. You all know I like to get people's names. I want to pronounce people's names right. And I also want to read them properly out of respect. Because if they're kind enough to, you know, chat with me in the chat, like I can at least say their names right. or at least read right. Lily Hazel says, LOL, no worries. All right, thank you, Lily. Codeman says he went straight for the rap alter ego. Yeah. Hey, Lil... I'm going to keep trying to say it now. It's in my head. Lily Hazel, you got a rapper name now. Lil Hazy. There you go. Lil Hazy. It's your rapper name. I am not assuming Lily Hazel is toking it up. No. All right. We're testing this out. I need your help testing this, folks. We got to make sure segments... No, we're not segments. Yeah, segments? Yes, segments. So if we do Mark, it should be in bold. Mark, testing out bold timestamps. Yes. Okay, but now we need to make sure that, like, Note, testing out this isn't bolded in the notes. Sweet. Sweet. That worked. Codeman says, Lily Hazel's rap name is Lil Hazy, created by Codeman. Clarkio thought Lily Hazel was Stone, created by the Michael Jolly. Thank you. All right. You're all amazing. I love you all. And there we go. We got the notes in there. It's working. Applause in chat. Applause in chat. We did it, stream. Thank you for helping me test it out, Michael Jolly, Codeman. And those of you that have just been bearing with us. Woo, yeah. Wow. Heck, yes, yes. Well done, stream. Robert Taylor says, arms weak, eyes are hazy. Working so hard I can't see already. Hey, a little Snoop Doggy Dog. Alrighty. Des says, and once someone who is writing a lot, tired to write a lot, he is starting to think of becoming the Twitch streamer himself. Okay.
I'm Batman.
What's up, Batman? Obsidian, I didn't know you were Batman. Why didn't you tell us all earlier? All right, so ship it, right? No, we need to write some tests. I mean, it's working. Do we really need to write, like, it's working. Do we really need to write tests? It's also Friday. We should just ship it. We should just ship it. I need to tell it to ignore the temp folder, actually. Let's do that, too. Oh. I should have put it in the ignore folder, I guess, too.
Do it!
Just
do
it. Make your dreams come true. I'm Shia LaBeouf, and I'm a madman, and I want to yell at you. Man. Okay. So now this looks a little less messy. What happened here? Workbench color customizations? Huh? When did that happen? No, for real, I didn't make these changes. Who's hacking me? Who's hacking me? Chat listener. We don't have any tests for you. Should we? What time is it? It's 3 p.m. on a Friday. I think... Well, let's check the code coverage again. Let's see how our code coverage is. Let's go back a notch. Oh. Well, now we're not going to be able to see the difference because I ran the test where we were just doing... Yeah, I messed it up. See, we were just seeing if this... No. Excuse me. You messed up, Brian. Good job. You old fart, you. NPM test. Who turned the lights off? Oh, we got some failing tests. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Timestamps. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to do that before we can ship it, I guess. I broke all my tests. My tests cannot read property 2 lowercase of undefined. Of undefined. Of undefined. Of undefined. Hey, hey. So this is what we gotta do. Where was that? Where was it? Where? Add timestamp. It was in here, right? Yes. Okay. So we need to do like type and end. That should fix that. Let's run the test again. It should fix that 2 lowercase problem. But I still think the tests are going to fail. Des, why'd you turn the lights off on me? Yep, so they still failed, but for a different reason now. So that's good. Robert Taylor's alter ego, Shia LaBeouf. Just a big dude saying, yo, bro, I think you got this, man, but whatever you want to do. That would be pretty funny, Robert Tables. Robert Tables says, don't write tests, ship on a Friday. Do it. Codeman says, I have a grooming call. This fun is going to have to go to lurk mode. All right, man. See you around. Enjoy your grooming call, Codeman. CMJ Chris Jones, good to see you. Says, hey Clark, you in chat. Thank you for being here, Chris Jones. How you doing, man? And Des, thank you for turning the light back on. Appreciate you. So we need to fix this test, and we're gonna channel our inner Bob Ross voice as we step through the little wonderful pretty tests. We need to go to the data test folder, and the data tests are consisting in specifically the timestamps part of the data test. Okay, so we're just gonna restore the panel size very quickly and gently and slowly get it out of our way. Just not get out of our way. We don't want to be mean to the bottom panel. We just want to give it a little nudge in the right direction so as we can see the tests that we need to work on a little bit further. Right, chat? Yes. Stick with me here, as now we are not looking in the notes section of the test. Instead, we are focusing on the timestamps, right? And if we just bring the bottom panel back up just to be 100% sure that we're working on... Whoa! Excuse me, that was startling. Okay, thank you for that, Darth. For turning the light red. This is such a wonderful color. Mr. Maru says, LOL, please add a twinkle star for when you do that transition. Oh, okay. We can do that. We can do that. I like that idea. If you go to our GitHub repo, actually, Mr. Maru, there's some links that Stream Elements was so kind enough to share with us after we give it that command. I don't like to say the word commands, actually. We requested Stream Elements to politely share the links to the GitHub repositories. And as I was trying to say now, is that if you'd like to add that suggestion, there is the live stream repo link in the message from Stream Elements there, that you could be so kind as to add that suggestion as an issue. I and all of us would be greatly appreciative. Appreciated, that's past tense. I got to learn my grammar a little bit better. And yeah. Copperbeardy, what did you miss? You were on Twitter. Well, we are now channeling our inner Bob Ross and conducting the stream in such a manner. Coding by Bob Ross. Yes, thank you, JT. Great way to put it. Darth also said earlier in the chat room that JS, this is going to be interesting. Learning Python, you got my attention. We're trying to just continuously grow in our skill sets here, and I hope you might grow with us, Darth. And that is the goal. So yes, Wednesdays, we definitely will continue with the Python, and if you so choose, you can join us for just those, or none of them. I just want you to be happy. Robert Tables says, who does grooming on Friday? That just sounds like a bad idea. Yeah, I don't care. This is in quotes, by the way. Yes, I don't care. Add that into the on deck for next sprint. Seems much more likely then. I would agree with you, Robert Tables, but not gonna lie. I wouldn't lie. I'm Bob Ross. Well, I'm channeling my inner Bob Ross, which would never lie. I don't know where I'm going with this. I will just shut up on that topic, and I'm losing character. Oh boy, we're out of character. We lost it. Sorry, I can't keep doing it. I just can't keep doing it, chat. I can't be like that. It's fun for a little bit, but I just can't. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. I've gotten a haircut on Friday, so I mean, who am I to speak? Robert Tables. Okay. Coatman says, yeah, they suck at meetings, especially 3 p.m. Oh, grooming in that sense? I thought you meant grooming like a haircut. I thought you meant grooming like a haircut. Oops. Oops. My bad. Okay, Codeman. New BA's gonna have to whip them into shape. All right, fair enough. I hope you all enjoyed that Bob Ross segment of the stream. Michael Jolly says, what the heck happened to your voice? Allergic to that sandwich? I think so. Michael Jolly. Copper Beer says, grooming. Nah, au natural Friday. I got you. All right, man. You in your birthday suit, Copper Beardy? You going au natural? Dev Drew, cut looks fresh. It is. I'm feeling fresh. Green screen. You look horrible right now, by the way, green screen. What's wrong with you? Fix yourself. Yeah. I always feel so much better. How about you all? Ladies and gentlemen, when you get a haircut, you go to the stylist, you go to the barber, wherever you go to get yourself groomed in the hair section here. Michael Jolly, I know. I'm going to beat you to the punchline, buddy. This is not it. This is not anything against you, dude. All right, buddy? I promise. But those of you that do go to get a haircut, don't you feel like... Actually, Michael Jolly, you could probably relate to this, because I imagine you probably shave your head, right? And don't you feel so much better after you get that fresh shave, that fresh cut, the fresh trimming, the fresh styling? You just feel so awesome. It's amazing to me what a haircut can do to your spirits. And like, I thank the people that cut my hair every time. I'm like, you just make my day. You make my like week until it starts growing back and getting out of all unwieldy. They need to know that. And so I try to make sure they know that. Thank you for the follow, Darth, by the way. I almost missed that. And Des, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Copper Beer says, DIY my hair. Oh, really? Do you still get that same feeling after you cut your own hair? Robert Table says, sometimes we have to experience the bad product management to appreciate the good product management. Is that really a Bob Ross quote? I don't know about that, buddy. Michael Jolly says, what a coincidence. I got a haircut today as well. Come to think of it, I had a haircut yesterday too. Yeah, you just have to go more frequently, right? Robert says, I love a 3-day after haircut. Day of always is a bit weird right after. Really? The day of? I love it the day of. Well, so long as the haircut goes well. Because I've had some people cut my hair, and there are people that have cut my hair in the past, and they're just not consistent. And in that case, I get very sad. Very, very sad. Michael Jolly says, I feel so abused. Mock my disability. No, I'm sorry, Michael Jolly. You know, the other thing is both of your names are in the same color. And so that kind of, my brain like reverts to whatever the last one was that I was just speaking with. So sorry about that as well. But no, don't. I am not mocking you, Michael Jolly. Dude, you pull off the bald look nicely. I'm telling you right now, if I were to shave my head, I am super fortunate that I have hair, because if I were to have to shave my head, I would look ridiculous. You, on the other hand, pull off the bald look smashingly. Okay? So, just so you know. Darth says, I hate cutting my hair, but keeping it is also a bit of a hassle sometimes. You hate... Oh, man, I never knew this. People hate cutting their hair. So... Do people like you? So some of you like to grow your hair out, but even when you grow your hair out, you still kind of trim it up and stuff, right? You get a fresh, clean cut. No? Doesn't that make you feel better a little bit? Like things are just not as frayed, or I don't know, whatever the situation may be. Michael Jolly says, nothing like hitting a cold pillow after a fresh head shave. Ooh. Ooh, dude. Ooh, I can only imagine. I can only try and relate to that from a fresh shave on the face, you know? Carpet Beer said, I do feel pretty good after I go through my beard grooming regimen. Regime, I think you meant, right? And bold, so DIY is fairly simple. Okay, all right, fair enough. All right. Dart says, oh yeah, I hate it when they mess my hair. Yeah, like sometimes I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna pull the whole like I'm from here, you know, like. But in New York, I'm from New York, and whenever I would go to a barber shop in New York, pretty much anyone I went to, I could trust they knew how to do a fade, like a nice clean fade. I love the fades. Let me show you the fade. Like this. The person I go to now, they do a pretty, like, look at that fade. Look at that. That's pretty nice. So I'm okay with that. It's a good fade, but like I normally go, let me tell you something. I normally go skin on the side. This is half fade up to finger length trim up top, okay? I normally would go skin fade to finger length trim on top. Pretty much the same, okay? I started out actually because when I would go to shops around here in Florida where, and this was the point I was trying to make, and I'm going to go full cam since we stopped coding again. They would not know how to do a fade. Like the first time I ever got a haircut when I moved down to Florida, I looked like, the best way I could describe it is like, you remember Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith's haircut and that? It looked like that. And like, I can't pull that off. Like it just, like, it's not the look for me. And I was like, no. And then like all my family and friends that knew me and what my haircut's supposed to be like, oh, come on with the green. I'm just going to go to this then. No green screen for you guys and gals, Ulrich. They all made fun of me. And I was like, I know, but you don't need to like laugh at me on top of it. Okay? It's not like I had any say in how this turned out. I thought I described what I wanted very clearly, but didn't come on. I guess I didn't. There was a miscommunication. Communication is key to everything, people. Whether you're programming or whether you're trying to get a haircut, if you don't communicate the type of haircut you want well, you're going to look like, you know, a goof. You're going to look different than what you want to, you know, the style that you wanted. And you're going to feel terrible. So yeah. All right, let me catch up on chat still. So yeah, I hate it when people mess up my hair, Darth. I'm with you on that. I'm glad I'm glad I'm not alone in that. Robert Teal says, I had purple first. Oh, you did in your username? Will says, first haircut in the army wasn't so fun. Oh, they just shaved it off, right? Thank you for your service, by the way, Will. Seriously. I come from a military family. Or a lot of people in my family. Yeah, I'm a, what do they call it? Military brat, right? I guess you can kind of consider that. If you're a child of people that were in the military. Anyway, a lot of respect for you is what I'm saying, Will. Thank you for your service. Michael Jolly says, take it easy, champ. I'm married. I had to remember what I was saying earlier. Okay. Lily Hazel, aka Lil Hazy, the rapper, says, sorry about the short messages earlier. Was watching on TV. Oh, that's cool. And had to type via remote. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. And hey, I love the Insta Fluff love emotes. Glad to see your fellow Insta Fluffian fan. I am as well. Dart says, I don't get fresh cut because barbers always mess my hair up. Really? I think, so that's where I just start shopping around. So let me finish my story actually. So when I came down to Florida, I was struggling for a long time to find a good barber. And then I had a buddy that I had met through school that basically he's like, hey, just come to this barbershop I go to. And finally, they cut my hair pretty, like, almost exactly the way I would get it up in New York at the barbershop that I would go to in New York. And then I stuck with that guy. Like this is how serious I am about my haircut. Once that I realized that guy can cut my hair the way I like it and I feel good about myself afterwards, I stuck with that guy. He moved from like 3 different barber shops, okay? Then he got to the point where he was like, I'm not working at a barber shop anymore. I'm just going to cut hair from my house. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm coming. And it was like 30 minutes away. And then he moved again though. And he was like 50 minutes away one way. I went to him a couple times after that. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry. But like with tolls, I mean, I love the way you cut my hair. And I really got to know this dude and become friendly with him. But like, that's a lot of time investment to drive like almost an hour, 2 hours of driving for 15 to 30 minutes worth of time of a haircut, you know? And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't keep coming, dude. You're too far for me now. So I'm very sad that I lost. Like if he ever moves again and gets closer, I would absolutely go back to him again. And so now I'm kind of, I found some place that's one of the like chain places that cuts hair, and I found someone there. But so here's the other thing now. The lady that I go to, she's pregnant, so she's probably going to be on leave, and I'm going to be like, shoot, I got to find somebody else now. And I take my haircut very seriously. If you haven't noticed this, folks, it means a lot to me. So yeah. Dart says, I don't get fresh cuts. I go to barbers because they mess up. Yep, I'm okay. Robert Taylor says, that is savage, lol. Ulrich says, I don't groom because I'm not older enough. All right, well, no worries, Ulrich. It's all good, man. I hope you don't feel alienated with this conversation. You'll get there. Des says, I had very short haircut. Let me switch this scene now that we're back to Bold Blue. Des said, I had very short haircut and didn't like it recently, but now it's enough. It's enough hairs. Okay. All right, there you go, Des. Lily says, it's the worst user experience ever, Robert Tables. I want to watch channels, but have this awful typing experience, and I'm too lazy to get my laptop. You know, I'm kind of with you there, Lit. Ugh. I almost said little. Lily. I'm kind of with you there. Dart says, also, bald with no beard ain't it. If you going bald, you got to have facial. Yeah, but so here's the thing, Darth. If I were to start going bald, I already struggle right here with growing the facial hair. That's the main reason I shave. Out of pure laziness, I would not shave. And there's times where I let it go for a while. In fact, this morning I just shaved because I was like, it's getting a little long and I need to shave, and it's starting, like, it just looks junky. It looks like junk. Janky, that's the word, a dev term, janky. It just looks totally janky. And I'm like, I need to shave. Because I can't connect the mustache to the goatee, and I can't really fill into the sideburns all the way through. It just looks, it's gross. So I have to shave. So if I were to go bald, hopefully by that point in time, I can grow a beard. Maybe I'll become enough of a man. One day I'll be a real man and I'll be able to grow facial hair, like full beard. But until then, I'm not a real boy. I mean, I'm just a boy. Okay, enough of that. Ulrich says, I'm talking about beards. All right. Yeah, I'm with you, Ulrich. I can't grow it either. Robert says, Clarkio, why are fades so complicated for everybody? I do a similar but longer, and the fade on the neckline in the back, so inconsistent. I know. I don't know why fades are. So then, let's keep going with the haircut talk, right? The fade talk. Then I was like, all right, let me get because I got frustrated that I couldn't find a barber, and I was like, let me try DIY. So I bought a buzzer, and then I was struggling. I'm like, I can't do a fade. And part of the reason why I can't do a fade is because, like, I can't get, it's just gonna take forever. I can't get the right angle. I can't see behind my head. I don't know if I'm gonna be fading right, and I want to be sitting there like with a mirror and then buzzing, and you know, I'm gonna screw it up. So then I started asking my wife to cut my hair, and I'm like, here, watch this YouTube video. This is how you do a fade. and what ended up happening is I just had like lines of different lengths of hair up until the top of my hair, and she just buzzed the top of my hair. And like, I couldn't get mad. I didn't get mad. I like just was like laughing, honestly, because it was all my fault. But, and then and she was kind of mortified, I think, because she was like, oh no, I messed up your hair. And I was just laughing. Like, I wasn't mad. And she's like, I'm not doing this ever again. And I'm like, all right. So that's that story. This is what goes on in Clarkio's mind and life and in my haircuts. And you're getting to learn about me. Okay? Now you know a little. The more you know. The more you know. Ulrich says, I didn't know. Come on, I won't do it again. What? Oh, the green? Okay, no worries. Yeah, it's all good. Robert says, Clarkio, right? It's like, I see myself in the mirror. I'm aware. Why you think you're going to drop the first news to me that my haircut is off? Good Lord. I know. Yeah, when people make fun of you, you get a bad haircut. Will says, you should take a picture of yourself to the barber, LOL. I should. Actually, that's not a bad idea, Will. Copperbeard says, I know a lot of people around here who go to the local college to get free haircuts from the trainee hairdressers. That is risky. That is really, although I guess the teacher's there, so if they do mess up, right? Their instructor is that's teaching them how to, become hairdressers and cut hair. So if they mess up, they can fix it for you, right? So maybe it's not that risky, but you get what you pay for. So there's that too. Darth says, I have had situations, even telling them and explaining, this is all caps, they still mess up the hair. How do you mess up the hair even after telling you how and what? How did I do with that, Darth? Did I do a good job? I agree. I don't know. I think at that point, it's like maybe they're not good at that style of a haircut. But then it's like, if you know that, you got to work on it, right? I mean, come on, folks. You got to work on it. You got to get better. Hone your craft. Copperbeard says, when I watch on TV, I use my tablet in chat-only mode. Much simpler. Oh, that's a good idea, Copperbeard. Will says, it's your fault for telling the barber, light fade, etc., 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 etc. Oh, you got me, Will. That was really good. Dart says, Clarkio, don't cheat on her. Wait for her to recover. Don't cheat. Cheat on who?
Hello.
What are we talking about there? Alt F4 stream says, Twitch mobile is very mad. I'm with you, Alt F4. That is why I try to zoom in as much as I can into my code. But as you can see, I tend to get quite distracted. I like turtles too. Copperberry says, grew up in a UK Army family. It was short, back and sides all the way. Yep. I just like it. I like the high and tight cut. It's kind of what I get. Kind of. But then I you could see I keep the flip up. But I don't really, ever since I started working from home, I used to put stuff in my hair to get the flip to stay. And then I think I've been doing it for so long that now that I don't even put that stuff in my hair because I'm working from home, it just stayed that way. I wake up like this, seriously. Or I come out of the shower, it dries like this now. I don't know. Copper's read that. Lily says, I got to get back to lunch. Lil Hazy out. All right, Lil Hazy, have a good one. I will be lurking. Be back later if you're still on. All right, thanks. I really appreciate it. And thank you for, being, having a good sense of humor with the whole Lil Hazy thing. Dart says, Clark, you have some beard oil or beard balm. Pick that one thing. Darth, I'm losing you. What are we talking about? Oh, to get my beard back? I'm not sure I'm following. I'm sorry. I'm losing context. I'm behind in chat. I'm really behind in chat right now, time-wise. Dev Drew says, I can't grow facial hair for the life of me. I'm with you, Dev Drew. I feel you big time. Alt F4 stream says, Clark, it's not what it's cracked up to be. Got to shave literally every 2 days or I'm itching my face. I do still, well, I'm with you. That's, yes, Alt F4. Although I still shave pretty much every 2 days as well, like you, to keep it the clean cut, So you're saying, well, I want to make sure I'm understanding you, actually. I'm assuming something here. You grow the beard out, Alt F4. By the way, you're going to TwitchCon? We need to meet up. I'm going to be there. So do you grow the beard out a little bit and you just trim it up? Or you're saying you shave you do clean shave like me? Michael Jones says, I was so proud when I got the first chin hair that I showed a mentor. He told me, you'll grow it out. You'll grow it on your butt before you grow it on your face. No true words were ever spoken. Love it, Michael Jelly. Thank you. This is why I get black barbers because I Ulrich says, this is why I get black barbers because I am black and they're good. I've been to white barbers too, but I feel like they don't do it as well. So I was trying to, thank you for sharing that, Ulrich. I was trying to be I didn't want to like have any like racial stuff in here, but so like if I'm being honest with you all, like when I went to a Hispanic barbershop down here in Florida, that's where I met the guy that I like stuck with for years down here. And they like, and all the other barbers there, like when he was not there and I would have to go to like one of the other barbers there, they would be able to do my fade pretty well. So you're not. Thank you, Gooseman. Welcome. Shout out to Goose. I forgot to do shout out to CM Griffing too. Talk to me, Gooseman. Thank you for the raid, my dude. Welcome everybody from Gooseman stream. Happy to have you here. My name is Brian Clark, aka Clarkio, and we were kind of coding, but what you'll find out with this stream, if Gooseman didn't give you a fair warning already, we go off on tangents and squirrel moments, and we've been talking about a haircut for probably about getting haircuts for the past 20 minutes or so. So if it's not your cup of tea, I totally understand. Thank you so much for joining the raid, at least initially. Have a good rest of your Friday and happy weekend. If you do stick around and want to talk about haircuts a little bit, we will eventually get back into the code. I'm very close to being done with the code, and I'll explain more when we get back into that. So thank you so much. And how was Goose's stream? Goose, how are you doing, my dude? I need to talk to you. I feel like we haven't chatted in a while. I miss you, dude. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so the guy, like I was trying, I don't know why, but I tried to be, I don't know. I didn't feel like that. I don't think somebody's race describes them, so that's why I was trying to leave that part out. But it has been my experience in a similar way, Ulrich, since you bring it up, that you know, certain barbershops, if there's predominantly a specific race, they tend to be, in my experience, better at fade-based haircuts or those types of things, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. So that's what I'll say about that. Copperbeardy says, worst thing about my beard is if the mustache hair gets too long and you end up chewing it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, that's how I knew I was, well, so speaking of that though, when I started feeling like I was getting, I don't feel like I'm old. I'm in my 30s, but I started realizing I was getting older at least. I started getting, this is gonna be gross, so tune out if you'd like. It's not that gross, honestly. But I started growing nose hairs. But I didn't realize there was nose hairs, and I kept thinking I had to blow my nose. And I would sit there and I'd be like, you know, blow my nose, because I got a tickle in my nose and it would not go away. And then I would look in the mirror and I realized it's a nose hair, and I'm like, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting old. So I kind of feel you know, in a way, Copperbeardy with that. Rob says, oh my God, Clark, I'd rather play Mario Kart with family and friends than challenge my relationship with an ask like, learn to cut my weird hair. That's a bold move, Cotton. I know. And that's what I'm saying. Like, props to my wifey for trying, and like, I don't know, she's amazing. So like, that's it. She's just amazing. Codeman says, man, with this muted and reading the chat, I can only imagine what Clarky was saying. You were missing so much. Watch the VOD, says Robert Tables. Paradigm says, Clarky, you are their guinea pig. They have nobody else to practice on. Yeah. Toefrog, hey, good to see you, man. Thank you for doing the I like turtles sound effect before. Robert Tables says, apparently don't cheat on John Cena. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, what did I talk about that we were talking about cheating? Sean, hey, good. Sean says, what timing, Robert Tables? I have no sound right now. Oh, I didn't realize you were the one that did the John Cena. You like to do that when you come in. Good to see you, buddy. Drawn to Code says, when I tell the stylist what I want, I find out they have a different way than all the rest of everyone. I guess it depends on how the person learned in beauty school. Yeah, I think that's a fair point too, Drawn to Code. I just feel like it should be like, if you describe, I don't know, haircuts should be consistent. I don't know. If you like, let's say you have long hair and you go to a barber and you say, please cut off 2 inches. I want my hair to come up 2 inches, right? Let's say you're a lady or you're a dude with long hair, okay? And you, like, everybody knows like 2 inches is this long, so it's cut off 2 inches. I mean, short of getting a ruler or a tape measure and measuring 2 inches of the hair, that cut should be consistent. Like a fade. If I say I want the fade to be right here, you see where my fade is, right? You see the fade? It starts like right here, and you just got to blend into the rest. I feel like it should be consistent. Darth says, don't cheat on your barber. That sort of infidelity is not supported. Be faithful. Oh, I got you. All right. I got you. I was like, what are you talking about with cheating? Alt F4 says, Clark, yeah, dude, let's meet up. A lot of us in science and tech are trying to all hang out, but I normally just do a trim. Are you talking about the beard now? Yeah, I'm definitely down to meet up at TwitchCon this year. That'd be awesome. But I normally just do a trim. If I shave, I look like a 12-year-old. Well, that's a whole nother topic I can go down. Where, like, my past job where I was there for, like, 7 years, that we'd get new people come in and be like, and they'd look at me and they'd be like, are you the intern? I'm like, no, I am, like, I'm the senior dev that you actually have to listen to. Like, but thanks. And they're like, oh. Oops. Talk to me, Gooseman. Good to see you. I'm up to the raid point now. Mr. Morrow says, yo, found a theme close to mine for VS Code. May I link? Yeah, absolutely do it, Mr. Morrow. Sean with the goose love, goose heart. I did the shadow. I forgot earlier. So CM Griffing, I don't know if he's still here. He might be. Shout out to CM Griffing for the raid earlier. I forgot to do that. I'm sorry, man. JT says, we still talking about haircut? Yes, we are. A little bit. We're wrapping up, though. Gooseman says, all right, just ripped my React app to use all Redux state. Nice. That's good, man. Dude, I'm not, like, props to you for taking on that adventure of learning Redux and reactive programming. I'm not, I've been avoiding it, honestly. But seriously, props to you. Rabbit Tail says, I don't feel like that is racial. It's cultural. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being hypersensitive and it's stupid, but like, that's why I was like leaving that out. But I'm like, it's what I've experienced. And then it was like, I don't know. I guess I felt like it wasn't that big of a deal once. Yeah. Anyway. Rabbit Table says, and I don't think it's bad to talk about it like that. Just like there is curly hair, straight hair, and the weird middle gray area of wavy hair. Yeah, it's true. Will says, there was a specific German lady that I used to have cut my hair when I was in Germany. One of the better barbers I've had. Nice. Okay. Rabbit Tail says, we're all different in cool ways. You're thinking you're going to find a full stack barber. Honestly, let's just be real here. Yeah. Fishy Poos. What a name. I love it. Welcome, Fishy Poos. Happy to have you here. Nala says, so have you bought your car yet? I did, Nala. Thank you for asking. Good to see you again as well, Nala. Lucky number 7. Hey, thank you for the follow, dude. Good to see you. I believe you're going to Twitch. Yes, I'll see you at TwitchCon, lucky number 7. Robert Taylor says, in photography and videography, I know for a fact that you do have to do different things for your guests depending on their skin color. That is not wrong. It's a fact. It's not bad to know there are some practical differences. It is bad when you go beyond that, you know? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Robert Tables. I just try to, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's information that's, like, not needed to include when you're talking about something, right? It's not what defines the person is what I guess I'm getting at. And so that's why, like, generally speaking, when I hear somebody call out somebody else's skin color, a lot of times it's like they didn't even need to say that. They could have just said, oh, this person I met, it was cool to meet them. You know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, that's probably a really bad example, but you get what I'm saying? I hear that a lot from people, and that's why I'm like, I'm trying to be better about making sure I don't speak that way, but maybe I'm over-indexing on that. So thank you for sharing your thoughts on it. Lucky number 7, oops, was not following. Yeah, no worries, dude. It's all good. Talk to me, Gooseman says, I'm your boss. Nala says, a babyface senior dev? That's impossible. I know. Right, Nala? I know. What are you two pointing at each other for? Lucky number 7. Clark, when are you arriving at TwitchCon? The Thursday before, and then I'm leaving on Monday, the Monday after. How about you? All right, I caught up on chat. Applauses in chat, please. Applauses in chat. I caught up once again. We're going to have to start wrapping up. It's 3:30 here. All right, we were fixing tests. We still have one broken test. Get you back over here. Shall we do it, folks? Are we going to actually code? Or are you going to distract me again? Talk to me, Gooseman says, time to spam chat. Thanks, dude. Ulrich says, I personally don't think just for saying a race makes it bad. It's bad if it's offensive, and having a preference isn't really offensive to me. Okay, well, that's good. Thank you for letting me know, Ulrich. I appreciate your you sharing that and letting me know. Dart says, for now, no code, no life. It is Friday, my dudes and dudettes. All right. So this one that's failing is should add timestamp with no comment and no username and created by a channel host. Let's go to that test. Once we get this test fixed, we'll be ready to ship this bad boy. Timestamp should... What was it again? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I'm in the wrong view. Should add a timestamp with no comment and no username when created by channel host. Okay. Why is that breaking? Well, did you know you can actually debug your tests? Let's try it. Just press play. Kappa. All right, so we're setting the environment Twitch channel to be Clarkio. Step over. So it is now Twitch. Username is going to be that. Expected result is going to be... Wait, why is username... Okay, no, it's not undefined. Expected result should be that. Right, because we're expecting it not to have the username in there. Since the environment variable is the channel, right? So we step over that. All right, we need to step into this and see what happens here now. Okay, so we do have timestamp. We do have the hour, the minute, and the second. Style text. Type is going to be undefined, so it should be no style. Because I didn't pass that in. And timestamp string is going to be that. Timestamp link is going to be that. Channel. Oh, no! Where did that come from? Oh, I know why that's failing. All right, so this is what we need to do. We need to just fix it where we just pass in the channel, right? Because remember, I noticed that before when we were actually coding. The chat listener will grab the channel that comes in. So why not just pass that into it? Right? Why not? So the problem, what's happening? All right, let me explain why the test is failing now, right? So before, oh, this goes back to, I remember now. Hold on. I'm having a moment here. Remember, I think Robert Tables actually, I recall pointing out this. If we do it at this global space where we get the environment variable at the global scope in JavaScript, right? And so this is what's happening. We're running into this right now. You got to go, Goose. All right, man. Thank you again for the raid. Have a good rest of your day, dude, and happy weekend. If we do this at the global scope, I can't change it on the fly in the test like that because it gets set. Once this module gets spun up the one time, this gets held in memory, and that's what we use. So we read from the environment variable right when we created and so to speak, instantiated the module. The channel variable gets set to Clarkio because that's what the environment variable is going to be by default. But then I override it in the test like, oh, I'm being clever. Look at me. I'm going to change it to Twitch to do it as a test, right? To try and isolate it, right? Well, that doesn't work anymore because when you get into the test now, which is the add timestamp here, the test is saying that the username is Twitch. And so that does not equal the channel username, Clarkio. So we don't get the expected result anymore. Parathon says use a get method, then override the get method in test. I like that too. We could do that. Or what Robert Tables said last time when we were first writing this code was to always put it inside the function, which we will do probably right here. And then I would need to do it in here as well. And that should be fine then. Right? We could go that route. So Parathon suggests that we set this channel thing up in a function that's, a get function that will get the value of that. And then we can in our test, we could override that. And that's probably the more, the more right way of approaching this when it comes to making your code more unit testable, more testable rather. And I like that, but I think that's going to involve me changing more code than I want to right now. And I'm okay with this. Like, I think this is a decent balance between the two. But it's good to note that like what Parathon is saying is probably the better approach than what I'm doing. So don't listen to me. Listen to Parathon. Function get channel return process CNV lowercase. Yeah, that's true. That will work with what you have, I believe. I think this will work because it's going to happen at the instance when I call it, right? So like now if I run the test, let's clear the screen. Oops, I'm in debug. Let's clear the screen here. Run npm test again. Make it big. Yeah, everything passed now, see? So that's one way. There's many different ways you can skin it, right? And approach solving this problem. This is the way I'm choosing. May not be the best way. Maybe I'll get caught on this again in the future, but I feel comfortable enough with the way it is right now that I'm going to leave it like that. To each their own, as Parathon says. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think Parathon, I like the way you suggested, but I'm going to stick with this for now. Did I miss anything else in chat? Chris Jones is lurking. All right, Chris. Lucky number 7 regarding TwitchCon says, I arrive Wednesday night. I'm picking up badge Thursday lunch, then getting over to Twitch Dev meetup myself. I think I might be in time for that, by the way, Lucky number 7. But I haven't replied to your message in Discord about it just yet because I need to double check what time it is. Oh, it starts around 5:30 on Thursday. I got to see if I'll be there in time. And then you leave Sunday evening? Okay, cool, yeah. Plenty of time to meet up, my dude. Let's do a shout out to Lucky number 7 too, who was so kind enough to allow myself and some folks at Microsoft to include a part of his stream, a clip from his stream in one of our blog posts too. So thank you for that, Lucky number 7. Talk to me Goosen says, I'm so excited I'm already here for Twitch. I know, that's so cool, man. That's in your backyard. All right. So I think we're good to go. Let's check the coverage again. And we're good. Did this go lower though? No, this should be the same. I need to write more tests for this, but I'm not going to do that today. All right, so I think next step. So now that we got the notes working, I need to create a branch, rather. Where are we? Let's break this out into a branch and double check everything that we're changing here, though. That's fine. I do need to write tests for chat listeners still. Data, we made some changes. Offline segments. I think I'm gonna Oh, I'm gonna commit that too. And stream elements. Oh, I need to change that back. Good catch. Stream elements. This is a new feature that's part of the latest VS Code release. It's find and replace, preserving the case sensitivity. So if this were low, like I can actually go and say I want this to be account ID, and you click this little button that says preserve case. It's probably super tiny for you, especially if you're on mobile. And then you just say, hey, replace, replace, replace. So notice how I had it in all lowercase, but it preserved the case that we had written in the code. So const, you're really supposed to be doing all caps, honestly. It's like the pattern, even though I'm not doing that for other things. But yeah. So anyway, changing that back to account ID. Actually, I could just undo those. Just undo all these changes. Yeah, back to what we were before. All right. So we need a branch. So branch, git create branch, add note command with tests. Why did I call it that? Oh, it did the hyphens for me. Thank God. I forgot I wasn't making, I thought I was writing a commit message right there. And so now I'm going to commit note command with tests. Control enter, and then it's going to say, hey, do you want to automatically stage everything? Yes. And I'm going to say push. It should say, hey, there's no upstream. Would you like to publish this branch? Yes. To origin. And when that's done, we should be able to go to GitHub here. Yep. We'll go back to GitHub now, and in the code, actually, yeah, create a PR. It's checking mergeability. All right, so this should, let's open up our issues. It's going to address 7, 6, and 1. 7 or 1. Issue number 6 and issue number 7 to add the note command with some added features. So create that pull request, and this is just like I'm a one-person shop here with this, and I'm gonna do a little squash and merge. And I think it should automatically close those. Just delete that branch now. Oh, no, it automatically deleted the branch too. I didn't click on that. Is that normal? Maybe I accidentally clicked on it. And we can close all of these now. Open all. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait. We've made progress on this that allows viewers to use Mark in chat, and that will result add notes via commands. I think there should be permissions, even just the ability to remove an individual from being able to align Mark in chat. However, yeah, that's a separate issue. So now added the note command, but still need to implement some type of permissions restriction to them all. Thanks again for this suggestion, and we'll consider this issue closed. All right, so that one's done. Then what's this one? When someone makes a note, timestamp should also be captured. Added in 8. Thank you for the suggestion. What's up, Neutral Dread? Good to see you. Nala says, what? He's being nice to MS peeps? Who, Lucky Number 7? Yeah. Why? Is Lucky Number 7 normally not nice to Microsoft peeps? I don't think I've ever seen or heard about that. Or are you just joking around? Close that one. Let's refresh this. Added in. Oh, that's bright. I swear I didn't do it. Thanks, Drawn to Code, for that one. Thank you, Darth, for getting into pink. Address number 8. Cool. We got a lot done today, considering all the tangents we went on. Right? Sweet sass and molasses. How do you all feel? I should probably add a readme, huh? It's still a work in progress. It's under active development. Okay? We'll get a readme in there. Neutral Dread, thank you for the 20 bits. That's super kind of you. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, the green screen. There we go. It's just like it... like, just a little breeze comes by, you see? And it just gets all messed up there. I gotta figure out a way to get it to not do that. Anyway. Okay. So, now comes the time, ladies and gentlemen. Get good, Brian. Where I need your assistance. Get good, Brian. Thank you, JT, for that. What this means is I need you to stick around, for 1. For 2, if you'd like to, as the Stream Elements bot just shared, if you'd like to get in touch with the stream when we're offline and we're not live streaming, check out that Discord server. That's the invite for you right there from the Stream Elements account in chat. That way you can keep the conversation going. We talk about development. We can talk about haircuts in there. We talk about all kinds of stuff, but a lot of development and technology related things, career-wise in our industry, helping people prepare for interviews, like all kinds of interesting stuff that I never would have expected. I never even thought to create a Discord until it was suggested by some folks in chat. And so it's turned into such a really amazing experience, honestly, just like this whole streaming thing too. So thank you all for being who you are and being here. Levinix says, hello. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you doing? How's your week going? Toe Frog, thank you for the bold blue. Ulrich says, thank you, chat. There you go. Thank you for the follow as well, Levinic. Check out that clip to learn more about what I usually say in response to that and what you can expect with the stream. Also, if you're new to the stream, maybe you came in with a raid, check out that clip right there. You might see some of the people doing these things like controlling the color of the light bulb. We built that project out on stream. That also changes the color of the overlay that you see on the screen here. And all these other things like what we're just building out too, that little note taker tool. It's command driven. So if you like that kind of stuff, I hope you stick around. Maybe hit that follow button if you haven't already. Otherwise, no big deal. I totally understand. I just appreciate you being here, lurking, hanging out with me so that I'm not alone, working remotely from home kind of thing. So we're closing up right now with the stream. We're going to start wrapping up. What we do with that is we go and raid another stream. So I ask that you stick around, honestly, because what we like to do is we like to spread the love to other dev streamers here on Twitch and show support to them. And a great way to do that is by raiding them with everybody. And so if you could just stick around for the initial minute of that and say hello to them, give them a warm welcome. And if you like what they're doing, you're interested in what they're streaming about, stick around. If not, no big deal. No hard feelings. Totally understand. Just like with my stream, right? If you don't like what I'm doing, maybe you don't like me or my personality, my goofiness, that's fine. I'm not for everybody. Then I just hope you have a good rest of your day and a good weekend. And that's it. So that's what we do with these raids. And thank you. And this, it's kind of like if you might have been here for some of the other raids, we just keep that raid train going, right? Keep it all going and flowing. So that's what it's about. Alt F4 says, spread the science and technology love. Exactly. Revoking, it's bulb, try bulb info, or if you're trying to actually do the command, you can do like bulb and then a color. BUL, exclamation point, BULB, space, and then the color you'd like to try. It's limited in the colors that it can support right now because it's AI driven. And so the AI is trying to interpret your message and figure out what you're trying to do to control the light, and then it does the rest of it after that. It parses it out for me, basically. So I have to train the AI a little bit more. That's why. Ulrich says, can we recommend a raid? Absolutely. Who would you recommend? That's what I was going to ask next, actually. So while we're waiting on that, I'll see what Ulrich suggests, and we'll go give a raid to that person. What I want to do in closing is also share with you some of the other ways you can connect with myself and some of the things that I share online. So there's the links to me, all my social media accounts. If you prefer to talk on there and maybe you don't want to join the Discord, you can check that out. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the stream today, had some fun, talked about some interesting things, laughed a little bit. That's the one, my one hope with these streams is at some point you at least maybe got a little chuckle out of you. And if that's the case, then I'm glad. And I hope you're happy. Levinic says, I'm from Brazil and I'm learning Node. I already know PHP very well. That's awesome. Good. I'm very happy to have you here. We do a lot of Node stuff here, so maybe there's some things you can learn and pick up on as we work through these projects using Node. So I hope to see you again. If not, totally no big deal. And I'm very happy for you. Ulrich says, Jamie Pine live. He is pretty interesting. Yes, he is. I do. Jamie is a good dude. So we'll go and raid Jamie after this. Is there anything else that I need to say? Oh, next streams. Duh. How can you find out when the next stream is? Well, the schedule is below if you're on a browser, on a desktop or laptop. In the app, it's a little bit difficult to get, but I'll tell you anyway. So my next stream is Monday night at around 8:30 p.m. It's usually whenever I get the kiddo to bed. Once she's asleep, then I start streaming, but it's not a coding stream. So just a heads up on that. It's an adult rated gaming stream. So just a heads up. But we have some fun there. The sound effects really come into play with that stream, I think, even more so than you probably saw today with the coding stream. If you're more focused on the coding stuff and you want to see more of that, the next stream is going to be Wednesday, where we continue our Learning Python from Scratch series, where my buddy Cecil joins me as a co-host. And we are up to learning about Python dictionaries. So the advanced container types is what they describe it in the course that we're following along with. So if you want to do that, the next JavaScript stream, I don't know why I stumbled on that. The next JavaScript stream is Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. All those times are Eastern time. And I hope to see you again. All right, folks. So with that, I'm going to roll the end credits. The end credits are going to show an extra thank you to the people that showed support in various ways, from following or subscribing or cheering. And then once that's done, we're going to hit the raid. We're going to go raid over to Jamie Pine Live, thanks to the suggestion from Ulrich. So love you all. Hope you have a great Friday, a great weekend. Let me catch this one message. Robert Tables, Monday nights are the streams where you probably find out how to not be a good team player. Clarkio, you boys sometimes, I swear. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you're right. I try to, but here's the thing. I gotta work on getting them in line. That's all. That's all. It's a slow but moving forward type of process, right? Drone Dakota says your voice is really low during the Python streams. Is it? That's a good heads up. I appreciate that. I'll have to figure out. I'll double check my settings on that. But thank you for the heads up, Drone Dakota. Neutral Dread, thank you for the quack. Take care, man. Have a good weekend. All right, please stick around for the raid, though. Don't go anywhere just yet, unless you really have to. Mr. Maru says, thanks for the stream. Be well. Thank you, Mr. Maru. I'm going to have to go back and chat and check that link for the VS Code theme that you shared. But thanks again for being here. Appreciate you watching. JT says, bye, all. Thank you, JT, for being here. F4, Alt F4 says, enjoy the stream, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it. I love you all. Seriously. Have a good one. Watch the end credits and join the raid. Give some love to Jamie Pine Live. And have a great weekend, all right? Peace.